ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délẹ̀ lérí. àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan.
ìgbà tó ti dé
ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délẹ̀ lérí. àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan. ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. ọmọ Yorùbá ẹsẹ̀ tí ilé kó ìfẹ́ àti ìṣọ̀kan ló yẹ wá. àìgbọ́ra ẹni yé kò yẹ láàrin wa. ká sowọ́pọ̀ kó lè dá. one voice ohùn kan. ká fẹnu kò síbì kan torí ilẹ̀ wa. tẹnu wa bá kò ohun gbogbo máa bẹ̀rù. orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà ṣàlàfẹ́. ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé. ìṣọ̀kan ní àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀rọ̀. ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. gbogbo gómìnà gúúsù ìwọ̀ oòrùn ó yá ẹ dìde kí ẹ dìde sọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ wọ̀nyí ṣàlàfẹ́. gbogbo ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ má fọwọ́ lẹ́rán ẹjọ́ ẹ dìde. àfojúsùn wa kó lè rọrùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ lábẹ́ yìí ẹjọ́ ẹ dìde. ìṣọ̀kan lè mú wa délé lérí. àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan. ló lè mú wa dókè ká ń ṣe ni. Aláwa di mímúṣẹ. Oòduà nation tiwa ni o. Aláwa di mímúṣẹ. Aláwa di mímúṣẹ. Aláwa di mímúṣẹ. Ṣòwò ẹ̀ o. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Mi ò gbọ́. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Àní ṣòwò ẹ̀ o. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Bá ti bọ́ sí tán kọ́. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ. Àwọn ọmọdé sọ pé. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Àwọn àgbà náà sọ pé. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lókè o. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Wọ́n pariwo kárakára. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Wọ́n fẹ́ olú. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Wọ́n ló dẹ̀ tún wà wọ́n yeye. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Tó bá bọ́ sí tán kọ́. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ. Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá pátápátá. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ. Ìyá Oòduà. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK mo kí ọ bí ẹ. Ìbà Gani Adams. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Ó dẹ̀ wá wù mí yeye. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Chief Sunday Igboho ló tún sọ pé. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ. Máa jó mukulumu kẹ̀kẹ́. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ. Ṣáìní jí kọrin. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ. Bàbá lórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ.
And a very good morning from here at exactly 13 minutes past 12 midnight. I'd like to welcome you all. Mo kí gbogbo yín tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní ibi tí ẹ ti ń wò wá. Mo kí ọmọdé, mo kí àgbàlagbà, mo kí ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire. A sọ pé Oòduà á gbè wá, wọ́n ní ká mi ní pé ọ̀wọ̀. Mo fi ọ̀wọ̀ náà ni mo fi kí èmi ọmọ yín Ọláyọmí Kóìkí tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Kóìkí Media. A tún ti dé ní àṣálẹ́ yìí tí a tún máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ jomitoro pẹ̀lú ara wa. Mo kí yín, mo fi tìfẹ́tìfẹ́, mo fi ọ̀wọ̀ ni mo fi kí gbogbo wa pé a káàbọ̀ sórí ètò náà. It will be a mixture of English and our own very proud Yoruba language. We still seems to be having, I will drop down one or two of our broadcasts from the ICO farmers so that we can have a stable broadcast. And then I will take one off as well from the Facebook of ICO farmers. And I'll say, I've dropped the frame already and I'll run a test to see how far it will hold without the two. My name, like I said, is Olayomi Koiki, and we just play the anthem and then we can embark on this journey again tonight. I will see how far we can go. I plan to be here for 2 hours, but it could be over depending on what the conversation takes us into. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, ẹ jẹ́ ká play the anthem of the Yoruba nation.
Ire
welcome once again. And let us say good evening, good morning, or good night, depending on the part of the world you're watching us from. One reason why we continue to make sure that the message continue to filter around the world in different platforms. We are doing our own ultimate best to make sure that the Yoruba self-determination is achievable. We are working within the confinement of my own understanding of pushing out the message using the power and the tools of the media with the technology that is out there. We are working day and night so that the Yoruba nation that a lot of people are also clamoring for will become a reality and not just in the dreams. I'd like to appreciate each and every one that joins us, not just on this thread, on other platforms as well. I've just been watching my brother, Simon Ekpa. A very powerful presentation as usual, a well-respected individual. And you only need to watch and listen, and you realize that the only thing we're all asking for is just a peace of mind where we can live a very comfortable life the same way I am living here without having or thinking of someone out there ready to take me out because I disagree with the way and how things and manner of how things are run. It is only in a country like Nigeria, it is not just as an individual that you are fearful that something can happen. But even if you speak against the government, there's tendency that you could be killed. The reason why we are backwards, and I'm going to take a bit from what Simon said tonight. You only need to read back the history of years of marginalization in the country. Bọ̀púpọ̀ àti sùn. Ìsìn tí gbogbo adẹ̀ tí wàá jí nísìn, ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹra mọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn kó lè dùn, kó lè dáhùn ní kíákíá. Ìgbésẹ̀ tí ìkọ̀ọ̀kan wa máa gbé, ó máa yàtọ̀ lóòótọ́, but there is one thing in common. Only if you are part of the system or you are also thinking, just like INEC has released the date of the 2023 election. There will not be election in Nigeria in 2023 in Southwest. I am telling them categorically that we will not hold election in Nigeria in 2023. That's if Nigeria does not even break before then. We are living under the guise of the Fulani and the northern cabals for a very long time. They have manipulated their ways from the military and cajole every one of us and then add a bit of the influence of the southeast and the southwest and other tribes to keep their own power. And we are now about to break that power. You think when we started talking about breaking up Nigeria, you never knew that you will hear that from an average Nigeria as at now. When we started in April, people will come in and say, what is he talking about? You are not serious. We can't break that shit whole country. But now people are sleeping overnight right at the government house in Lagos State, demanding a better governance. But you only need to read the lines. That's if you have watched Simon Ekpa tonight. That the demands that a lot of you think is NSAS is more than NSAS they're asking for. They are asking for so many things. But nítorí pé àwa Yorùbá, in táwa fẹ́ yẹn gangan, àwọn ohun táwọn fẹ́ yẹn, àwa ń tì sẹ́yìn. pé kí n tán fẹ́ yẹn kọ́ láwàá fẹ́, but ẹ ti gbàgbé pé nǹkan kan ló máa lead sí nǹkan kan. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí ẹ Òṣàtọ́lá. Very good evening. Welcome on the show. The energy in each of us is why we want to shut down Nigeria as quickly as possible. Let me first put it back again. The internet in Nigeria will shut down. It might not shut down to paralyze everything, but they will flick it. It will be flicked. The amount of message that is traveling out of Nigeria now is uncontrollable. Even Baba tó máa ń gbégò sójú yẹn, Lai Mohammed, bó ṣe wọ́n máa wò ní bí àfin, cannot control the volume of information that is coming out of Nigeria. And they are speaking to the internet service provider behind the scene. The federal government is speaking behind the scene with the internet service provider to see how they can manipulate. If you are trying to send one picture on Twitter and it can take maybe 30 minutes. So be prepared for the worst case scenario. But what they cannot do is shut somebody like me, shut somebody like Oshatola, Frank Bello, David Hamilton, Bedu, Irelu, Heritage, Simon Ekpa, Mazin Amdekanu, and the rest of the Dara Talk Show, and the rest of so many people that are speaking. They cannot shut us, especially because we are not inside the zoological country they call Nigeria, a fake country. Even the white man knows that Nigeria will break. They can see it now. They can see the write-up. You know when they say something is a write-up, they've seen the expose that the country that they created is now moving into a fold-up. They are dealing with a generation that are well organized. You only need to see and follow the situation on ground. Don't tell me if they're talking about NSAS. Their demand is more than NSAS. In Tombere Fuju NSAS law. So if they were thinking that they were going to attack the media from outside the country because we are the one hitting harder, because the government knows they cannot do any jack shit on us. They know that. They know one more won't they share anything. But now they did not plan ahead that the ones at home, how do they deal with them? Let me show you this video. You will laugh. The generation now is giving advance warning to this government to be prepared for a total collapse of this country called Nigeria. All I just now hope that we are ready to come in as soon as the country collapses, because we will not allow anybody. Let me tell them now, nobody will negotiate on our behalf. Hello? Nobody. When Nigeria collapses, not even the international community, we will determine how we will govern ourselves as soon as the country collapses, as we move into a Yoruba nation. It's coming up. The country is on fire as we speak right now. A very good morning to those of you that have joined us. Rather, they got it wrong, either before or now, period. You're right. Don Kizzy, Adeshokwe, quite a lot of people have already joined us. A very good morning. The fight is way beyond the government. A 10-year-old Nigerian child is ready to face the government. Oh, you want me to show you? You are in a hurry. Let me show you this video. And you will laugh and know that it's not about how many people soldier go kill or how many people SARS go kill. How many people are ready to shut down Nigeria? Let us hear this. from some of our youngsters that are telling the officers that we are ready. Let us hear this. Let me bring my face up because I want you to see my own dancing move as these two are lifting the bar. Let me bring my face up. Let me focus my face. Let me just put my face. You see, they said we are not here for violence. But I want you to see Sanwo-Olu as well. He's the one that brought the message from Buhari. They don't know what is coming. Fire is coming. Do you see those children? You see those children? They are the trap that the government will not touch. You see, we are not here for violence. I hope you can hear that. But we are here for peaceful protest. And they are dancing right on top of the police vehicle. The government don't know the fire that is coming. Oh yes, I know. I said it before. Twitter will go down. Internet will be shut down in Nigeria. I told you already. But hear those children. We are not here for violence. You hear them? The government don't know what is coming. The government do not know what is coming. Let me quickly see what is going on the Twitter. Twitter crashed and some people started sending me DMs and mention on Instagram. So in a day, they have. So in a way, they disguise since all these days. Some people even find me go Facebook. When they crash Twitter, people will move to Facebook. They will move to Instagram. They will even move to another level that you don't even know what is coming. Oh my Lord. What is coming is beyond this government. The government thought they were dealing with the diaspora asking for the breakup of the country. But what they do not prepare for was another element of people's spirit waking up, like Simon Ekwe was saying tonight. You think they're demanding for NSAS? You're wasting your time. A lot of people have already even condemned them. You're condemning people that even condemn you, that you are talking about the Yoruba nation or ending Nigeria, even though we know that is the only best way. But their demand is more than NSAS. This weekend, the next 72 hours in Nigeria, I said Nigeria can end this weekend if care is not taken. Nigeria can end this weekend. I said it this afternoon. I now hope that some of my friends that were looking at me when I said Nigeria would break up thought I was crazy. Now, I want to know day. People cannot go out there. Even those going out, they're struggling, spending 10 hours on the traffic. Now they will know that Nigeria is on fire. It's not Koiki Media anymore. Who are you? Who is this? Now they see more weary on the street. They see more venom. You know what they call venom? Let me show you one out of those venom. Those venom that is about to shut down that contraction you all call location 419. Let me show you one. You will be amazed. A very good morning once again. Fire is about to start. I hope fire is about to start, but people cannot see that fire. I was sent a video, but for one reason or the other, I couldn't save that video in time, and it's still because I've got like thousands of messages that I've not even opened, and I just hope those of you will not be angry with me because this I might not find it, but let's hope. The fire in them. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. You don't know what is coming. Do you want to see this? Let me show you. It's a late night broadcast and I expect the children to be sleeping because we might use a bit of F language. But it is based on what I'm going to read now. Read that. You see? You see what they're saying there? You are fucked with the last generation. That is what the country is coming to an end. Àdúrà wa ti gbà. Ṣé rí gbogbo ẹbọ tá ti bọ. Ṣé rí gbogbo ẹ̀yin Mùsùlùmí tẹ́ ti gbé kúnkúṣì jáde. Ẹ mọ̀ pé máa ń sọ pé tẹ́ gbé kúnkúṣì jáde. Àdúrà gbogbo yìí ti gbà. Ẹ tún wá ń blame àwọn ọmọ yẹn pé EndSARS ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Àdúrà yín ti gbà. You see what they're saying there? You are fucked with the last generation. We end Nigeria. Pastor Emmanuel Togba, tonight will be a kind of some refreshing thoughts. You see what they're saying there? You are fucked with the last generation. They are not joking. They thought it is the media from outside they will guard. Now they are inside Nigeria. They are now thinking of how to guard them. Yes, EndSARS is not the end of the game. It is just, when you go to university, you start with, before, oh my Lord, this government don't know what is coming. Dead Buhari or alive, Osibajo, look, Pastor Adeboye said, let me read what Pastor Adeboye said again. Let me bring that out. You don't know where some people are eating the nail. Oh, you think it was Pastor Adeboye Nikan? No, sorrow. There are many as well that have been talking. And they've been talking, but people were not listening to them. Somebody like Pastor Emmanuel Togba, he came here. I saw him on Facebook. I never met him before. Èwo tún ni bàbá yìí tún sọ èké. Ìdí tí bàbá yìí máa tún sọ tún yàtọ̀ sí ní tí mo ti ń gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. I will just remind us some of those areas. But let's first touch on kí ni bàbá Adeboye sọ. Bàbá Adeboye. You need to read the angle, the area that he touched on, and you realize that that country is already F-word. Thank you, Jesus, to make this happen now. We thought it's going to be longer, but it seems the Creator, Ọba tó láyé tó lọ́run, ó mọ àsìkò tó fẹ́ gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ kalẹ̀. Let's hear what the Father in the Lord says. Àdúrà ti gbà sẹ́, ẹbọ ti gbà, wọ́n ti gbà lọ́wọ́ wa. Let me read what the Father Adeboye said. Read this very well. It started with our daughters. Who are the daughters? Our daughters are the most key. If there's no daughter, how are you going to give birth to the next person? No retreat, no surrender. No way out. The government is shut already. Our daughters will not be able to see prophecies. Did you hear that? Our young men will not see visions if we don't keep them alive. They have killed Isiaka Jimon. That means the vision has been killed. The fire is just burning. and it's burning. You know, when you put out the candle and it seems the candle is burning quickly, that is the same thing in Nigeria right now. It is burning as quickly as we might not even think of. I support the youth in this peaceful protest as they speak up to the end police brutality, end SARS, and end SWAT. Do you know what is going to happen? When they change from that to end Nigeria, Pastor Adeboye will just say, I support them as well. It's getting there. Bit by bit, like the Bitcoin. The government was trying to block the transfer from the account, but the government forgot that they are dealing with generation that says, let me show you that again. This generation is saying to the government, fuck you. That's what they're telling the government. You are fucked with the last generation. They have already moved their money into Bitcoin. when the CBN governor was still thinking of blocking the account, I want to move over also the Bitcoin. Or one raja lori Bitcoin. You know, you can even spend money to buy banana in Nigeria with Bitcoin because the government is still analog. Àwọn ọmọ tó gbọ́n, dealing with intelligent Nigerians that are well sophisticated. They think they are dealing with the Fulani, nomadic, Hausa that are so illiterate, cannot cope with the brain of those in the Southwest. That's what the government did not understand. Yes, October 1st gave birth to all these that is now playing out. The journey of October 1st messed up the government. The government did not know how to end that rally. They came out with every of their, you know, the DSS cannot even come out now. If the DSS come out now, they will lynch them straight away. If the DSS make any attempt to come out now, they will be lynched to death with the boiling of the anger of our. You know people are sleeping at toll gate as I speak to you right now. Oh my Lord. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. The time is exactly 40 minutes past 12. I say welcome to a Yoruba nation, a Biafra nation. If they like, let them create Arewa nation. If otherwise, we will be like Donald Trump that wants to build a high, powerful, sophisticated wall. We want to know. Look, when you want to come to UK government wants to know who you are. But most of us that wants to come to UK and go to America, they've stopped us because of the negligence of the northern country called Location 419. You know, the North is the reason why majority of people have been refused visa, because the northerners that created the Boko Haram, that created the mayhem, are now also trying to use the thugs. And that man quickly came out and say, hey, I tell you, they don't know what is happening. There's no sleeping but vigil, mass live. They're not sleeping. My brother says, Atonda, Kayode Samuel say, and one was Sunni, toll gate, one on she vigil. Now, when you bash vigil, I want to my day. Now, you know what somebody said that when I was watching Simon Ekpa? Let me see if I can find that video. I think it's on Wazobia. If anybody can get me the link, I think it was on Wazobia, maybe on their Facebook. You need to hear what they are saying. You think their demand is NSAS. Who tell you that? They are doing vigil as we speak right now. You know what is vigil? On Shaisu. The government don't know what is coming. There's fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. But this time around, the fire has already catch up with the government and Nigeria was shut down. Nigeria at the verge. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. When this man was telling the federal government that this country will collapse, let's do something quickly. No, not do something quickly. This country will collapse because the bloodshed is just too much. Some of you will probably disagree and say, no. What's he talking about? Like the same way a lot of people castigated people like us, like we are the enemy of the state. Now, there's more enemy in there's more enemy in Nigeria right now. How many people is the government going to shut down? A very good morning to a very powerful sister of mine. She doesn't like me to mention her name, and I won't tell you what platform she's watching from, so that you're not going there to see who I'm talking about. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Just like somebody was asking Simon Ekper, are you not going to work tomorrow? I'm sure some of you is going to ask me the same thing. You know what he said? He said, when the blood is still boiling, let us use it now. I cried when I hear Tibari Baba, 80 years old, 70 years old, Toshiwa nílùú òyìnbó, ó fi lọ sinmi sílé, ilé ò ṣe lọ. Let us kill that country as quickly as possible so that we can get our elderly people and take them back home. And their knowledge that they've gained, some of them 40 years knowledge, they are looking for somewhere to put that knowledge. They can't. American government is saying to them, no, you're old man now. Just sit down at home. Let us be giving you money. UK government will say, no, let's just take care of you. But they want to go back to a Yoruba nation, a Biafra nation. But they are outside that country and they cannot develop because I was speaking to one of my, a lot of people call me all the time and I do appreciate every one of you. I can't take it for granted. If I've not responded to your message, look, the message on this phone now is I'm even scared as myself. We still have to work very hard. We are not even close yet, but let us continue to put Google Eye to monitor what is happening in Nigeria. Because the situation in Nigeria now will give birth to a Yoruba nation and a Biafra nation. I can assure you that. It will give birth to it. Yes, I can be on 24 hours. I do take a bit of my rest. People say drink a lot of water. I do take a lot of water. Somebody, Tola, says the unstoppable Yoruba Oduduwa nation is unstoppable. It's too late now. It is our prayer being answered. I totally agree. There's fire on the mountain. Run. I say, welcome to the late night broadcast. We try to put this out, especially for those in America, Canada, Japan, that are, I want them to enjoy the show. If I have to inconvenience myself and make them wake up, because some of them are sleeping, Some Yoruba people, àwọn kan sùn lọ́wọ́ báyìí, wọ́n tẹ́ gbọ́n kankan. Wọ́n wà ní America, wọ́n wà ní Canada, àwọn kan náà wà ní UK. I'm sure, sometimes now I sit back and I'm looking at all the Yoruba people supporting one Nigeria. One Nigeria is about to end. But we won't. We know it's a moving train. They will join us. And I'm sure when those people join, I'm waiting for those calls. Somebody will I'm waiting for them. They will call and say, Ibole Bashede, because they will be more angry, upset than us. You see me now. Some people will say maybe I've calmed down, but that spirit is still inside me. But the ones that will join as we are moving, when you're on the train and the train get to a stop, it opened the door, and there are more people coming. You don't know the kind of person that coming. Maybe the one that will fart, and something is smelling, and everybody's looking. Because we started the journey, nothing was smelling. But when somebody came in, the whole train was smelling. Or sometimes it could be a scent of a perfume. And you say, what perfume are you using? You might not ask, There's fire. And those are the ones that will now finish off the job on our behalf. But before we get there, the military is about to be unleashed on Nigerians, on Yorubas, on Igbo. The military, somebody's asking if I'm a cop. I'm a journalist. The military will be unleashed because the people, look, this weekend will be another beautiful one in Nigeria. You see those that have been, people now realize that you can get free food at the, that people that are at home watching all these things now realize that if I'm at the protest venue, there's tendency that I will eat a proper meal than the one I'm not eating at home. So let me kuku find my way to the protest venue so that I can eat a proper food. And I'm not joking. I saw people giving pepper soup. Okay, I got that. All right, that's fine. I thought that was for me. I read the comments. Some people don't know that when I sit here, I have different gadgets and I monitor every comment. And I switch in between the laptop as well. And Nigeria now. Yoruba nation is a will of God. They can't stop it. Biafra nation is a will of God. They cannot stop it. It is only the Hausa people that they are not sure whether their own is a will of God. And they want to hold me and you for another 100 years. Are they mad? They think I said this generation, hear this girl again. This one. I love that banner. You are fucked with the last generation. You see, well dressed, well read. Some of them have got up to masters, and the shit old country cannot move forward. They've messed with the wrong generation. Let me show you another one. Let me see another one. I love this one. Did you see this one, guys? Did you see this one? It's like when your children are at home, they're playing. Tell me some of the games that they play on those Xbox. I don't play all these games because that was not. I mean, my generation. Some people still play it, but my generation, I didn't know how to play this game. But when the children, you see, sometimes I sit behind and I'm watching what they're doing. This one is saying, legalize the gun. Let us play the game. There's fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. But it's not London Bridge. Nigeria is going down, going down, going down. Nigeria is going down, going down. They are doing night vigil right in front of one of the most busiest toll gate that is making money for Lagos State, and they shut it down in the last 4 days. And you think the government will not react? Oh Lord of mercy. Not just ordinary meal with good nutrients. I said this afternoon I saw some new private security arrive in Alausa when they realized that that man has denied it. He said, his name that we were shouting, not just me. He realized that Twitter, the bad thing, Twitter, don't let them push your name negative on Twitter. You realize that you will shit in your pants. You will come out and you will say the next thing that you don't even want to say. I will play that video in a minute. He quickly came out and say, hey, I don't know anything. Let's look for that video for you. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. It will break even if it's 30 countries that come out of it, so be it. As long as Yoruba nation come out of it, who cares? Your politicians are now thinking, even though INEC was releasing the the date for the election in 2023, I'm sure the politicians are looking away. They say, INEC yori yo pesha, and sorrow pa won wa nita. Oh boy, the fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. The government do not know. Let me show you something that I also saw as well. These people are not joking. Did you see this one? They can monitor things as well from the top. These guys are not joking. They have all these gadgets. It's not like they just went to buy it. This is a drone that is also used in Abuja. even the police don't have a drone. But this young generation that says you are fucked with the last generation, they came out with a drone. Yeah, they came out with election. They come out with the date for the election in 2023. They said 18th of February. Election came. Nigeria is gone before 2023. But this is not what I want to show you. Let me come back on my scene while I search for that. And there's something I'm preparing as well. It's going to come up anytime soon. Maybe I should play that first. And then you will understand that when this man that is also watching me is about 5 minutes, get a cup of tea or drink. You know, if you like Gouda or Guinness, you better want to get one now, so that you will hear what this man of God. I also saw one again. A lot of them have seen it. They saw it coming. But the politician did not say. The politician were bribing most of the pastor, and they thought the bribe would go for a long time. I even saw TB Joshua, one of his preaching in 2013. I hope I'll find that as well. But this one I want to play. He has also been one of our guests on this show before. He's watching me right now. He's based in Nigeria. He's in Yoruba. For those that are the Biafra, please bear with me. These, I think there was some English in between. Let's us London Bridge is falling down. All right, let's bring it this way. Yeah, this, and I'm going to mute my mic so that there will not be any interference. I will just sit back. We'll watch it together. Odili, where have you been? Have you been following the development in Nigeria? Odili Bataluma, my very good brother from Canada. Mofi Towotowo Kimamawa Yemi Foluke. Our youth are no longer lazy. I said the youth say this is it. You are fucked with the last generation. They moved their money quickly to Bitcoin. They knew the government was going to lock the account. So they moved the money to, the government will probably go to the account and they realize there's 0. There's no money there. They've moved their money to Bitcoin. So whenever they want to transact, they transact. Because the government do not know that they are dealing. You hear what I want to say? Give us the gun and let us play. That's what one of them said. So that means that one knows how to shoot a gun. Because if he's saying give us, he says legalize the gun and let us play. Do you know what that means? Let us play. They are not joking. They are not. A Yoruba nation is about to come in place, and likewise a Biafra nation. If Arewa nation wants to come, if Nigeria breaks to 15 episodes, who cares? How much is United Kingdom, Great Britain? Mélòó ni gbogbo wọn? Mélòó ni wọ́n? 60 million Yoruba people suffering around the world, living all over the world as slaves. Oh, you don't know that we are slaves. I'm a slave right in this country, even though I have opportunity more than the slave in Nigeria. We are all slaves, regardless of your education background, regardless of wherever you're working in this country or anywhere in the world. You are a slave. Share the broadcast. I'm told to always say that. But I feel reluctant to say share the broadcast. It's not something I should be telling you to share the broadcast. It is something that you should know. I'm doing my own best so that the rich can get to so many people. And we can look, I said Nigeria can shut down this weekend. The military will come hard on Nigerians, and that will eventually collapse the country. They are strategizing in Aso Rock, and we are also putting our Google right inside. I've got my binoculars. Anything happening in Aso Rock, some of them I'm not going to be able to say it on the live broadcast, but everything happening in Aso Rock gets to this desk right here. I am suffering what being a born Nigeria put me in. Yeah. We are all slaves. Even if you are a top manager in any company outside Nigeria, working, making good money, you are a slave. Let us hear this so that I don't take much of our time. We're here, like I said, as much as I can. When I get tired, I shut it down and I say bye-bye. I'm the one that will shut it, not you. So as long as the body is tired. But Simon Ekpa said, use that blood that is boiling now. Look, I quickly want to end Nigeria. I am in my 40s. The quicker I end Nigeria, the better for me. And I know we can start building. I have served this country for 2 decades. Let me go and do more for a Yoruba nation. Let us hear this. This was what I picked up when I eventually got in touch with the pastor. He's been here on the show before. He's watching us right now. He's not the only one that I saw the dreams. We know that there's another element of people seeing bloodshed, but we are praying that there will not be a lot of the bloodshed before Nigeria collapse. Let's hear this together. I'm going to mute my mic. You will not hear me until after the about 5-minute video. Like I said, get a cup of tea, especially those of you in Canada and US. You're just making yourself back home, relax, go to the kitchen, listen to me, reduce the volume or increase it, whichever one. But right here in London, it's very late. I cannot raise my voice as much as I can because I also have to respect my neighbor and those sleeping upstairs. But let us hear this together.
I saw Nigeria in the hands of the Almighty God, heaven and earth. Carrying Nigeria was and it crash landed Nigeria. And Nigeria was scattered into pieces. Amen. Amen. And it was divided into various ways. And the hands took eraser and it erased Nigeria. It wrote another nation which I could not know. The second mission I saw a sun, and it was called the Son of Righteousness. And the sun set all of a sudden. And God told me, if the Son of Righteousness come down in Nigeria, and we're going to suffer a lot. The third vision. Amen. Amen.
Please, everybody pay attention to a little boy called David. A young man saved from garage without wisdom of men. So listen. Ikilo.
Warning. Of the third revelation.
Any Christian in Nigeria.
You Christian in Nigeria. If you allow the Son of Righteousness to go down in this nation, we are going to all suffer. If the righteousness of Christian has been collapsed, the enemy will prevail or have power over them. What happened to all of us in this nation is righteousness has fallen or collapsed. There is no more righteousness in the church. No more righteousness in the church. And Yoruba did come to pass on us. The righteous one in the city is the wicked one. All of us speaking the truth, you are trying to silence us. I wrote something on the Facebook this week. Somebody said, Daddy, easy. But what I said, I mean it. I cannot talk in the secret, I cannot say it in the public. I don't want hearsay. I don't want lie and hearsay. That's why I'm using smartwatch.
Anybody talking around me is on record. Whatever I'm saying,
you don't need to be told.
The
the help of the Christian.
Mo tí mo fẹ́ fi encourage wa rèé.
But my word of encouragement to us
Àkọ́kọ́ ni pé kí gbogbo wa lọ jí ìjí òdodo.
was that we should go and revive.
Gbogbo àtàkùrà wa ní Kristẹni lórílẹ̀.
All of us, we call ourselves Christian in this nation.
Owó àti pa.
We are after money and position.
Òdodo ṣubú kúrò nínú ìjọ.
Righteousness are falling away from the
Òdodo
church.
ṣubú kúrò lórí pẹpẹ.
Righteousness are falling away from the
Òdodo
pulpit.
ṣubú kúrò lágboolé kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Righteousness are falling away from each
Òdodo
family.
ṣubú nínú ayé àwọn ènìyàn.
Righteousness is falling in the life of people.
Ẹnìkejì ń tan ara wọn.
The neighbors are deceiving themselves.
Olùṣọ́ àgùntàn méjì ìrọ́nà fi ń bá.
Two pastors relating together with lies.
Olórí ń fi ẹ̀tàn bá ọmọ ẹ̀yìn lò.
The leaders are relating with the
Ẹ̀tàn náà
followers
ń
with
tan
lies.
olórí.
And the followers
Gbogbo
are
ìwé
deceiving.
ìròyìn wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè ó kún fún irọ́.
All our newspapers are full of lies.
Wọ́n náà pa ẹnìkan lọ́nà rẹ̀
Somebody
lọ́sẹ̀.
was killing along the Ore express road.
Secretary to government ó ní àmúrọ̀bà.
And the secretary to the government said he was still armed
Àwọn
robber.
tí wọ́n attack wọn ní kì í ṣe àmúrọ̀bà pé Fúlàní ló attack
Though
wọn.
the victim said it
Ìjọba
was
ń parọ́.
armed robber for Fulani.
Ilé ẹ̀rọ tẹlifíṣàn ń parọ́.
Government was lying, media was
Radio
lying,
ń parọ́.
radio.
Tó bá lélẹ̀ yìí tó ṣòótọ́ náà àwọn rédíò
If
wọ̀nyí.
there's anyone that says truth,
Ìjọba nìkan lọ ti pa.
the government will ask them to go and shut
À
them up.
ń fi èké ń tu ayé ara wa.
We are using lies to arrange our
Òdodo ní
life.
gbé orílẹ̀-èdè lékè.
Righteousness exalted the nations.
Orílẹ̀-èdè tí òdodo rẹ̀ bá ti ṣubú
Any nation that righteousness has
yóò
collapsed
ṣubú náà ni.
will fall as well.
Ohun kan ni mò ń sọ lórí Nàìjíríà.
Only one thing I'm laying emphasis on today,
Tún sọ.
and I will continue to say,
Margaret Thatcher ló sọ nígbà tó visit
Margaret
Nàìjíríà.
Thatcher said it when she visited
Nígbà tó jẹ́
Nigeria,
Prime Minister UK.
when she was Prime Minister of the
Ẹ
United
ti kú ní
Kingdom.
ìsìn.
The woman is dead now.
Nígbà tó wá sí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí.
When she came to this
Tó
nation,
wo gbogbo ìṣe wa.
that look at all
Ó
our
ní
things.
Nàìjíríà is an artificial country.
Ó ní Nàìjíríà jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè tí a tọwọ́ ènìyàn ṣe.
Built on faulty
Ṣé
foundation.
a gbé lórí ìpìlẹ̀ tí ò tọ́
Proper structure.
láì ní ìpìlẹ̀ tó fìdí múlẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí gan nìyẹn.
And that's how it is.
I keep on saying it.
Mò ń sọ,
Nigeria is an artificial country.
Nàìjíríà jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè tí a tọwọ́ ènìyàn dá.
Gbogbo ẹnu ni mo fi sọ láìsí
All
ibẹ̀.
my house without
Bí mo
apology.
láǹfààní ní gbangba máa sọ
If
bẹ́ẹ̀.
I have privilege to say publicly, I will declare it.
Nigeria is an artificial country
Nàìjíríà jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè tí a tọwọ́ ènìyàn
built
dá.
on faulty foundation
Àgbẹ̀ lórí ìpìlẹ̀ tí kò
without
dá.
proper structure.
Láì ní àwọn ìgbékalẹ̀
And
tó
we
dá.
keep patching it.
A sì ń mọ àwọn.
Ìgbé tá a bá fi tán mọ́,
Any house we used to train a
ìrì
child,
ló máa wó kalẹ̀.
definitely deal with collapse.
Òdodo ní gbé orílẹ̀-èdè lékè.
Righteousness exalted the nation.
Irọ́ làwa fi ń kọ́
And we are
orílẹ̀-èdè.
using lies to build our own
Kò
nation.
sígbà tí ò ní wó.
There is no way we will not collapse.
Ọgbẹ́ ènìyàn ò lè tó ìlú.
The wisdom education of man cannot have
Ọgbẹ́ ènìyàn ò lè tó ìjọ.
The wisdom of man cannot have in church.
Kìrìsìtẹ́nì kì í ṣe pé mo kàwé.
Christian is not about education.
Ìwé dáa.
Education is true.
Ṣùgbọ́n
What
bíbélì pé
the Bible says,
ìwé a máa pani.
letter killers.
Ẹ̀mí ní sọ ní
The
di àyè.
spirit that quickeneth.
Amen.
Amen.
Now gbogbo ọgbẹ́ ènìyàn
All the wisdom and philosophy of man
tó ayé kò tó orílẹ̀-èdè.
cannot arrange this world or nation.
Àwọn professor lórí economics ò
The
níye.
professors in economics are numerous.
Wọ́n lè yanjú economic
They
in
cannot
Nigeria.
settle the economic problem of Nigeria.
Ìkànnú ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n economics lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí.
One of the
Ó
professors in
ní
economics.
Nigeria economics a galloping economy.
Ó ní ọrọ̀ ajé Nàìjíríà ó jẹ́ ètò ìlọsókè
Ṣubú ṣeré ni.
ṣubú ṣeré ni o.
Wọ́n sì yan prime minister for petroleum tuntun.
They have just appointed a new minister of petroleum.
Ó ní àlè continue pẹ̀lú 145 by ní.
And he said we can't continue with 145
Pé
per jala
àbídá
info
fekun.
except we had to eat.
Àfikún kò yanjú
We
ìṣòro wa.
had and had to eat. It couldn't solve our problem.
Now mi ò tí ì ráyè ti Nàìjíríà.
I don't have time for Nigeria now.
Kìrìsìtẹ́nì ni mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀
But I want
lónìí.
to talk to Christian in Nigeria.
Ìrànlọ́wọ́ kìrìsìtẹ́nì.
The help of Christian.
Tọ́lá ń pè ní kìrìsìtẹ́nì.
Who is a Christian?
Kì í ṣe Paul.
He's not
Kì í ṣe Peter.
Job, he's not
Kì í ṣe Daniel.
Paul, he's not Peter, he's not
Ṣe
Daniel.
Dávidi.
He's not David.
Ṣé bí Paul gbọ́gbà ó ti di Mùsùlùmí?
But what has become a Muslim?
Orúkọ kọ́.
It's not about name.
Díágónì kọ́.
It's not about position.
Kì í ṣe oyè.
It's not about
Kì í
chief.
ṣe general overseer.
It's not about general
Mo dá
overseer.
ìjọ́lẹ̀ ìjọ tóbi kọ́ là ń pè ní
It's
kìrìsìtẹ́nì.
not about mega churches.
No.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ rárá.
Kìrìsìtẹ́nì
Christian.
ó ní àwọn tó ronú padà kúrò nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọn.
Those who have repented genuinely from their
Tí a
sin.
ti rà padà.
They have been redeemed.
Tí orúkọ wọn bẹnu ìwé ìyè.
Their name is being written in the book of
Tí wọ́n
life.
ń gbé ìgbé ayé tí kìrìsìtẹ́nì fẹ́ kán
And they
gbé.
are living a Christ-like life.
Kìrìsìtẹ́nì lẹni tó ní attribute Kristi nínú.
Christian is somebody that have àbùdá
The
Christian.
humanity of Christ.
Tí ó ní àbùdá ìwà Christian nínú.
Kí ni Gẹ̀ẹ́sì àbùdá yẹn?
As attributes.
That are the humanity attribute of Christ.
Ó ní ìwà àbújá ti Kristi nípa ti
Òun náà ń
ènìyàn
pè
nínú.
ní Kristẹni.
That's what we call a Christian.
Inú wọn ni olódodo,
And in them we have holiness.
olóòótọ́,
We have the righteous
ìwà
one.
mímọ́,
We have holiness.
ìwà tó tọ́, integrity,
Goodness, integrity,
òtítọ́ inú,
sincerity,
láì nìkan pé méjì.
without missing
Bẹ́ẹ̀
words.
ni jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
And your yes is
Bẹ́ẹ̀
yes.
kọ́ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀
And your
kọ́.
no is no.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ lẹ́yìn,
What you say
wọ́n
behind,
lè sọ ní
you
gbangba.
can say it publicly.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ lójú gbogbo
What you
ènìyàn.
say publicly,
Àṣírí ọ̀rọ̀ náà ò ní tó lóun ò wí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́.
so the secret will not be exposed and you
Àwọn
not
èèyàn
deny
yìí
you.
ṣe Kristẹni.
These ones are not Christians.
Kristẹni ní ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu wọn.
I want to send you the word of
Ó
their mouth.
bá èrò inú wọn mu.
Is in line with their thought.
And I hope that gives us a glimpse of what is coming. There's a lot coming. A lot is about to be unleashed in that contraction we call location 419. I will open the phone line at some point, but let us show you some of those that have been trending for some time in the last few hours. Yoruba nation is about to be birthed, but we must not close our eyes as we continue to monitor everything that is happening, even those that wants to hijack a Yoruba nation. You know that, look, everything playing now, nobody must negotiate on behalf of any Yoruba person that we don't know what they are signing again. Never in the history must we allow that nonsense that some people say they go and negotiate on our behalf and then they go and put us in another bondage for another maybe 5. This time around, now that they realize that after 100 years, people will come and shout. All they will just have to do is make sure that they increase it to maybe like 300 years. And this is the message I got on somebody. You know, I got a lot of people that tag me different things on my timeline. And this popped up. I just saw it just as I was coming onto the show tonight. Let's see this. By now, China should know these youth are not ready to repay the loan Buhari took from them. We must never allow the atrocity, the humane that is currently present, past. We must not allow such to happen again. And that's why we must guide every bit of everything. The country will eventually collapse, and we must be prepared quickly to have structures that will hit the road quickly. And the first thing is to defend the country, because we will have some people that wants to invade again. Invade. You think the people asking for NSAS are only asking for one thing? I found the video I'm looking for. I'll play that video in a minute. But let's go straight and look at more of these things that have trended on the timeline on our Koiki Media Odudua page. It seems this Koiki Media Odudua page is also doing very well. You know, since, okay, I don't know, is somebody, are they giving this as well? Or somebody just advertising? I don't know. All right. All right, let's hear what this man had to say.
But the gentleman is correct. Nothing will happen. Because in the past, people have killed and nothing has happened.
Let me start it again.
How many cases? Nothing will happen. But the gentleman is correct. Nothing will happen. Because in the past, people have killed and nothing has happened. How many cases have been investigated by the IG? How many? How many SARS personnel have been held, as culprits and made to face the law? So the man is right when he stops you in your car and discussing with you and tell you if you are not careful, I will waste you and nothing will happen. And he tells it to your face. Frankly speaking, I've sat in the car once with my family, my wife and kids. I was stopped by a policeman. I was a mufti. I didn't bother to introduce myself in my usual way because I feel allowed the gentleman to do his job. But you will not believe he started stepping beyond his bounds. When eventually he discovered, I am an army colonel, I expected that as a disciplined security man, you come to attention and pay me my regards. He was asking me, so what do you have for the boys now? A bloody sergeant? You are asking me, after knowing who I am? I'm disappointed. I looked at him, I said, well, I don't blame you. I blame the training you had because my driver wouldn't do that to your boss. It's unfortunate. And while I kept talking, my wife became jittery that, look, this man is holding a weapon. Drive off, baby, before this man begins to misbehave. I had to understand what she was saying, and I drove off because I'm there with my entire family. This guy will waste you, and nothing will happen. This is Nigeria. That is the level of impunity which our police force has attained. It's unfortunate.
All right, let's leave that. Let's come back again. Remember this: legalize the gun, and let's play a game. We have a caller. A very good morning, caller, and welcome to the show. Your name and where are you calling us from this morning?
Hello.
We can hear you. Orúkọ yín, bulletin pè wá.
Okay, orúkọ mi tó sìn mo pè láti Libya.
Okay, wọ́n ní láti mọ̀ pé lẹ́ẹ̀tì ṣú náà, but gbóhùn sókè because ká lè gbọ́ dáadáa, please.
Okay. Mo listen sí ètò tí ẹ ṣe. Ṣé protest tí wọ́n ṣe ní Nàìjíríà yẹn? Because ojú àwọn èèyàn ti là ń sìn, àwọn èèyàn ti ní nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà sí. Now, tẹ́ bá wo protest yẹn sìn, wọ́n ti fẹ́ compromise ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ń try láti divert protest yẹn sìn because wọ́n ti ń try láti fish out àwọn leaders tó máa bá ṣe meeting. So
Wọ́n ní leader kankan bó ló ti ń gbọ́ yẹn, wọ́n ní ẹni kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ní leader, everybody is coming out on their own.
No, àwọn politics wọ́n ń try láti pick leader. Ẹni pé wọ́n sọ fún Davido pé kó set gang. So àwọn gang náà wọ́n sì tẹ́ pé àwọn tí wọ́n protest tẹ́ pé tí wọ́n fún àwọn tí wọ́n try láti bring as leader ní chance. Tẹ́ bá wo ìsìn ní Abuja, Sanwo-Olu lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n protest, òun náà lọ síbẹ̀, ó fẹ́ lọ fún revolution, wọ́n ní kó padà lọ sí sáré bọ̀dà ni wọ́n fún ní chance. So protest is about more like pushing the team until put as leader. And again, our APC.
What the SARS now come bring
we think if we are another party, no sponsor, because of which they will push the ni Alausa. You got to you our boys, tí wọ́n lọ dance, but tí wọ́n ṣe rú. Hello?
Mo ń gbọ́. Yeah.
Tí wọ́n lọ dance, but tí wọ́n ṣe rú. Number one, any place stand, wọ́n ti ń tag Olusola ọmọ. Ìgbà tó di pé wọ́n ti fẹ́ parọ́ ohun tó ṣe kí ni ó jáde. Now, àdúrà mi ni pé kí Nàìjíríà kò tí ì dàrú sí.
Okay.
So, wọ́n kálukú máa mọ ibi tí ó máa belong sí because a lè máa sin PDP. A máa sin tẹ́ bá wo ní last month nígbà tí ọmọ Àtíkù tó ń ṣe wedding. Tinubu lọ síbẹ̀ of which Tinubu àti Àtíkù pàdé ni wọ́n Àtíkù PDP Tinubu APC tó bá ti máa di next election. Ẹ máa tún àwọn méjì tó máa jà ẹ wo INEC ti release date of election.
Kò sí election, wọ́n kàn waste time ara wọn ni, so tó bá wọn kọ́ release election on a hold.
So wọ́n ti try ẹ lè pe Buhari ó tún ṣe ẹ̀ change INEC chairman níyẹn ìjẹta. So ó máa ṣe ìdàrú ó máa ṣe màgòmágó ni wọ́n wá ó tún mo believe pé ọ̀rọ̀ ní fífi wọn ṣe sí ọ̀gá tí mo ti ń bá mi kọ́ ní láti sọ
ní. Ẹ ṣe gan.
Gbogbo àwọn artist tó yẹ pé wọ́n support or protest ó tún ní àwọn kan tó yẹ pé àwọn ìjọba ti gbówó fún orúkọ yẹn ẹ̀sìn máa gbọ́ tó ti gbówó fún tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti silent tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ of which wọ́n ti ní kẹ́mi yẹn máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má gbàgbé pé wọ́n ti lọ bá àwọn Davido but ọlá pé Davido kò ní right ẹ lè gbé gbogbo protest tí wọ́n ṣe láti gbà tí Davido ti lọ sábà kò bá wọn anything kò sọ kankan wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé ẹnu Davido lè ka anybody now
ẹni láti wrap up because if not nígbà more callers so ẹni láti because you need to wrap up quickly ẹjọ ẹ má bínú kàlẹ tó fẹ́ lómi náà láyé.
wọ́n ti èmi kàn jẹ́ láti sọ ni pé kí ẹ máa pé tó lọ and again for the like if you just ṣe lọ ẹ ṣe gan.
All right. Let us make it quick so that we can get more people in. There's a few things I want to play and then we'll open the phone line. We're still here. I'm not tired. We'll open the phone line, so please bear with me. Emma Binu, the caller was not speaking out very loud and we were struggling to hear him as well. I know it's late in other part of the world as well. and we don't know the situation. Sometimes people are also don't want to wake up the neighbors. So let us just understand that. America to Canada, le man gbadun ní time by. And when I bend my head like this, it's because I'm read my phone is on a landscape with the Instagram, and I have to read the message. That's why I bend my head. So don't think because I know some people will be wondering why am I doing that. We have a direct caller from Nigeria. I don't know what part of Nigeria, but let's go straight. Oh, is the caller gone? Okay, still there. Hello. Let me increase my volume. Could be my side. Ẹ̀gbọ́n okay. I'm going. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ kúṣẹ́.
Àwa ni ẹ sà.
Ọlọ́run máa dúró tì í.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ kinní kan dájú. Ẹ̀yin àti pẹ́sùn. Tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti pẹ́. Àwọn èèyàn tó bá ń wo program yìí tó máa lè padà sẹ́yìn. Ní around March wá sísàlẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ sọ wípé lọ́jọ́ kan tó bá sún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ pé wọ́n máa jáde síta. Èyí kan ti gbà nígbà tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ó kàn yẹ kí òun rẹ́kọ̀dì àwọn program tó máa ń ṣe ìwé ti sọ. So ìgbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn ẹ̀yin àwa kan táwọn fọ́lọ́ yín àwa ti rí àwọn nǹkan ẹ̀kọ́ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ bó ṣe máa ṣẹlẹ̀ láàmú àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ pé true source ló máa gbà wá. Ṣé wàá rí kinní kan ni mo fẹ́ tí mo mọ̀ dájú ni wípé ìwà pé gbogbo àwọn leaders kan tó ń fojú pamọ́ tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àwọn èèyàn rẹ̀ tó lè pé èèyàn ibi ni wọ́n ìsìn ni ojú wọn hàn síta. Mélòó nínú wọn ló lè jáde síta kó wá bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀? Mo expect kí àwọn kan mi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ láti lè rí pé ká máa dáàbò bo ra wọn. Àwọn kan wà àgbà tó ń ti ọ̀nà Lẹ́kì yẹn pa. Nígbà tán dẹ̀ mọ̀ ẹ́ gbówó wọn náà fi ṣe gbówó wọn dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gbówó wọn padà wọn ò lè jáde síta. Tẹ bá gba ibẹ̀ yẹn kọjá ní ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì tẹ wọlé ní ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì tẹ jáde ní ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì ṣẹ́mẹ́yẹ tẹ máa sọ. Mo ti gba ibẹ̀ yẹn ní ọjọ́ kan rí tó yẹ pé tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì mi wọ 260 something ticket ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn.
Wow.
260 something lọ́jọ́ tí mò ń sọ rèé. Àti ń san 200 naira ń gbà yẹn. Èmi nìkan mo dá san 400 naira mo wọlé mo jáde mo san 400 naira. Ẹ jọ tí àwa 500 bá san 400 naira ẹ jọ èlò ló jẹ́ ní ojúmọ́ kan. Ìyàtọ̀ fi ń jẹra wa lélẹ́yìí o. Èmi fẹ́ gbìyànjú màá wà nínú àwọn tó máa wà ní Lẹ́kì yẹn ní ọ̀la lágbà Ọlọ́run. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lára àwọn tó máa fẹ́ sọ gbogbo wípé àfẹ́ tó gèètì yìí náà mọ́ o. Àfẹ́ tó gèètì yìí mọ́.
Ṣé pé kọ́ tó ẹ̀kọ́ àdẹ̀mọ́ demand.
Ẹ fà tẹ bá gbé calculator yín owó tí ọmọ èèyàn kan tó ń rí lórí wa bóyá tó bá lè sọ fún wa àkáǹtì kan kówó yẹn sí.
Kọ́ wa audit owó yẹn.
Kan jẹ́ ká audit ẹ̀ káwọn ọdún tó ń lọ. Kò kí ń ṣe Buhari nìkan ló ní.
Ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ́pọ̀tì gan-an lè àwọn èèyàn ó lè pọ̀ Nàìjíríà rẹpẹtẹ.
Kẹ́rí àwọn kábíyèsí wa mo expect kábíyèsí 3 nílùú Èkó náà expect wọ́n yẹ kán jáde síta tí wọ́n lè jáde. Wọ́n lè jáde. Àwa ń sọ àrọ́mọdọ́mọ wọn tí wọ́n bá ṣọ́ra wọn nígbàgbà tó máa dá orílẹ̀-èdè. Àwọn ilé ńláńlá tó ń kọ́.
Ṣé Òṣàtọ́lá èèyàn tèmi ṣe òkú fẹ́?
Àwa máa fi ṣe primary school ni. Primary school la máa fà àwọn òtẹ́ yẹn ṣe.
Mo like idea yẹn. That means primary school yẹn máa wà up to very standard nìyẹn. Àbá ti fi hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ṣe primary school.
Hòtẹ́ẹ̀ wọn kan wà ń sìn lágbára Ọlọ́run ó lè yẹ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ la máa fi ṣe civil engineer department.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n ní Naira Marley sọ ó lè ní gbogbo wa.
Orí omi nìyẹn wà Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ bá rántí Lagos State Polytechnic tó wà ní Kétu nígbà tẹ́yìn wà ní ìjà tẹ́ bá rántí ibẹ̀ lèmi ti ṣe electrical electronics ibẹ̀ ni mo ti ṣe NG electrical electronics wọ́n ti sọ di ilé iṣẹ́ tiwọn ilẹ̀ Lagos State ni ibẹ̀ ni polytechnic wà. Àwọn engineering department àwa là ń lò ń gbà yẹn. Ìwé ń mú ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ tí wọ́n ní lò bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àgbọ̀yé.
Òun náà ṣe dojú ẹ̀rù. Ṣẹ̀rí àdúrà kan ni mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo yín máa gbà. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ń ṣe nílùú òyìnbó yẹn kò tí ì tó. Ó yẹ kí ẹ lè organize àwọn èèyàn. Ọjọ́ tí màmá Ṣàlí bá máa jáde àbí ọjọ́ tí Donald Trump bá máa jáde, ibi tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ tẹ́ lè dúró sí tó yẹ pé Nàìjíríà náà máa block ibẹ̀ nítorí àwọn ló colonize wa, àwọn ló fìyà jẹ wá. Mo gbọ́ ìtàn kan lẹ́nu arúgbó kan, mi ò wá mọ̀ bóyá òótọ́ ni. Ó ní ìgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ gba òmìnira Nàìjíríà yìí tí àwọn kan tó ń lọ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó máa padà wá, àwọn òyìnbó ti rí wípé àwọn eléyìí ti gbọ́n o, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé kìíní fẹ́ni tí ò ti gbọ́n. Òyìnbó yẹn dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn lọ́jọ́ náà wípé ẹ má ní education o, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ máa lé agbára àti ipò. Àwa wá ń kàwé lóbi ilẹ̀ bí ẹni, àwọn ò kàwé. Ẹ jọ rọra mi, lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ kìíní kan fún àwọn èèyàn lálẹ́ yìí ní àárọ̀ yìí. Kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi protest ní Kánò?
Àwọn sí lára wa. Nǹkan kan ṣe wọ́n.
Kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi protest ní
Nǹkan kan ṣe wọ́n níbẹ̀.
Kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi protest ní Jẹ́bà? Kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi protest ní Bọ̀ọ̀nù? Ẹ jẹ́ ká bi ara wa léèrè, kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà. Tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan kan wà tó ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà, bá ṣe ń protest lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ó yẹ kó máa protest bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Kánò.
I say good morning to my lovely mother that have joined us as well. Welcome to the show. I'm glad to
So, ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wa tún ìtẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn ẹgbẹ́ kán bá wa bí ìjọba wa. Ṣé kò sí youth ní Kánò?
Èèyàn kan náà confirm pé story tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn is very correct. Somebody here is saying the story. Ẹ kúkú mọ̀ pé ibi táwa orí social media ni tó bá parọ́ èèyàn wá sọ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ pé lọ́ọ̀ ni so èèyàn kan confirm pé tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn tó tọ́ ni.
Àwọn tó jẹ́ kẹrin tó bá ọ̀n pa ògbọ́n kan ní Ṣàgámù, èmi lè fún yín ní àwọn fídíò bọ̀dẹ́ tí sọ́gbà kan káwọn máa fẹ́ fídíò sórí platform. Wọ́n pa ògbọ́n kan ní Ṣàgámù fún bọ́ọ̀là ní
àti àmì ìmọ̀rántì ìmọ̀rántì.
Ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ ìbá jẹ́ ìkan nínú àwọn ògbó Nàìjíríà. Ó jáde ní ayé lójijì.
Ó mọ̀ pé ìgbà tó sọ̀rọ̀ alàgbà wa jẹ́ nísìnyí ni mo dárò mọ́ ilé ẹni. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ìgbà tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ tí àmì yẹn nísìnyí. Ṣé wọ́n pé a reflect ni o? Ṣé wọ́n pé éèjì tí àmì náà ni Tolúlọpẹ́ tó paṣá? Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tẹ̀ change ojú kíní àwòrán mi kí n gbé ojú Tolúlọpẹ́ yẹn wá ká káwọn èèyàn kan sí máa ń fẹ́ rántí pé àwọn kan ti gbàgbé Tolúlọpẹ́ báyìí o ojú ẹ̀ nìyẹn lẹ́yìn mi. Ṣé wọ́n pé tí àmì ò tẹ̀kọ̀ dárúkọ yẹn nísìnyí is the same age pẹ̀lú Arótilẹ̀ tọ́pa.
Yes.
Ògo wa náà dẹ̀ ni tí àmì ò yẹn.
Ògo wa ni. So nígbà kan pa bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ẹjọ́ kábíyèsí ìlú yẹn dà lónìí nígbà kan protest àwọn ló yẹ kó síwájú pé ẹ ti pa ọmọ wa kan náà níbí. Ó dùn wá. Ní Kogi ó yẹ kí gómìnà fúnra lára ẹ̀ kó gbé píṣọ̀ Tolúlọpẹ́ kó gbé dání pé oró tí sars ń dá wa lélẹ́yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti fi àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n pamọ́ sí Canada sí Australia sí London sí US. Ṣáwọn ti gbàgbé Ọlọ́run ni. Ọlọ́run tó pa Fáráò láì lòbọ̀. Ọlọ́run tó pa Goliath láì sí idà. Ṣọ́ ti gbàgbé Ọlọ́run yìí ni. Ẹ sà, ṣé kí n sọ kankan fún yín lálẹ́ ìtẹ́mọ̀? Ǹjẹ́ mọ̀ wípé Màmá Ṣàlí ní London fídíò kan jáde mo torí pé bí ọlọ́pàá ṣe ń gba fóònù alẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbà yẹn òun ni mo ṣe believe kí nìyẹn kú lórí èèyàn kan ló tún kí nìyẹn sí láti London wípé àwọn ibi tó ń kó gold sí ilé gold ìyàrá tó ń kó gold sí àwọn kò ṣe lè tán ti ṣe níṣẹ́nu tó ń mọ lódìdí tó ń kó wá tó ń gbé sílẹ̀ lódìdí ẹjọ́ níbo ni wọ́n ti rí ṣègbè Áfíríkà yìí náà ti kú. Àwọn Chinese tó ń ṣe mining gold ní Nàìjíríà ẹjọ́ ta ló fún wọn ní right of eco.
License.
Ta ló fún wọn ní license of eco. Ẹ sà Chinese ra over 200 acres of land ní Màgbòrò táwa ń gbé wọ́n wó ilé àwọn èèyàn dànù. Ọbásanjọ́ ló talẹ̀ yìí fún wọn. Wọ́n wó ilé àwọn èèyàn. Now, tẹ́ bá lọ sọ́nà Ṣàgámù, lọ́nà Ṣàgámù ní bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ta gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa fún àwọn Chinese. Wàhálà wà o.
Wàhálà ẹ̀ náà ọ̀nà àbáwá yanjú ẹ̀ òun náà ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀jẹ̀ àfẹ́lómi láyé alàgbà ẹ̀ ṣe gan ni. And I love your contribution. Tẹ́ bá dé tó gèètì yẹn lọ́la yàtọ̀ bá wà lórí ètò bẹ́ bá pè mí àbá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́hùn tí ó dà pé ẹ̀yin náà tún lọ mú demand kan fún wọn lọ́hùn Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó gbọ́ demand tẹ́ mú ẹ bá wa sọ fún wọn pé Yorùbá nation náà àfi kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ẹ ṣe gan alàgbà wa. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have to give kudos to. Let me first quickly. I could see because it's an interactive platform, and I read all the comments. I think one of our brother from the Biafra was trying to say something that the broadcast is not in English. Let me first say that this platform, which is the Koiki Media, and the Yoruba nation that I'm fighting for, my people will call and speak in the local language without anyone intimidating them. There's different shows around different platforms. I have turned and converted the brand that should be used for something else towards the Yoruba agitation or the Yoruba self-determination. At the point where people call and they speak the language and you don't understand, just either bear with it or if you think you cannot cope, there's not much I can do. But I will not stop anyone from speaking that language. It is the same English that we have been speaking that kept us in this wahala where we did now. All he was saying is just, again, the atrocities of how power was exchanged when we came into, and I do a lot of translation after the caller dropped. I mean, in between anyway. But like I said, it was only explaining the atrocity of the toll gate, how much is being made from the toll gate on a daily basis. Most of the hotels of these politicians will be converted into a primary school eventually. The university or the polytechnic that you went to has been converted to an individual ownership. Lands have been sold to Chinese. So, like I said, let us understand that, and I always say that we appreciate you all joining us. But again, the Yoruba agitation page will also must have a Yoruba language right inside it. Will English help? Anyway, the English has been one of our biggest threats. Do you even know, or you don't know, that in America and UK that I'm living today, if you want to get your immigration status, they are asking a Nigerian to go and take English lesson. Oh, you don't know that this country would ask people that they colonize us. We are speaking fluent English in Nigeria, but they will still tell me and others to go and take an English lesson. We have a caller from US. Okay, please mute quickly. About mute. That is the the first thing.
Hello.
Lè máa gbọ́ yín kẹ́tù gbọ́ra yín kò lè work.
Okay, hold on.
Anybody calling, please, even if I'm not picking up yet and you are calling, it is your duty to. Yeah. All right. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè sir. I'm going sir.
Okay. Ẹ ṣe gan ni. Ṣẹ́rí ní bí o ní sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ jù.
Yeah.
Alàgbà tó sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan kò ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán.
Okay.
Èmi tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ Èkó ni mi gbogbo tó sọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn ni mo mọ̀.
Ló confirm.
Ló confirm. Gbogbo property Lagos State ó ti di ìtẹ̀yàn kọ́. Lagos State School of Nursing tó wà láwùlọ́rọ̀ road every meter ló rí bẹ́ẹ̀. The whole Lagos tí wọ́n tó kó wọn lọ sí ọ̀nà Ẹnugbó Ìkẹjà lọ́hùn. Tó wà láwùlọ́rọ̀ road ta ló ní ibẹ̀ ilẹ̀ bẹ́ńsìn. Ẹni àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa ni máa bẹ̀, I wish I have a voice, I have the power to talk to our youth. Inú mi dùn pé wọ́n ti wake up from the slumber.
Oh yes, they're waking up. Very, very important.
I don't believe any one of them.
Okay.
That's why I will mention their name.
Okay.
Baba Adeboye ni àwọn kábíyèsí ni wọ́n ti jẹ́ kó jà. Wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀kọ́ tó wọ́n yẹn sọ, tí alàgbà yẹn sọ, ọdún gidi ni. Wọ́n pààyàn olùkọ́, ọba abẹ́dẹ́, ọba abẹ́ òdi ẹ̀lẹ́pọ̀tà, ó fọ ògbé kílé ṣe pamọ́ ìbò, kílé ṣe ọlọ́mọ yìí ṣe tuntun. Àwọn àgbààgbà àti táwọn ọmọ yìí dàrú tọ́ olómìnira ló pé àwọn ọmọ yìí ti jí. Wọ́n ti jí. Ẹ̀wọ̀n kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní House of Assembly kan ní I'm the spokesman of House of Assembly. Àwọn ọmọ yìí táwọn òbẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. They believe those don't know kids can say that. Lágbára ọlọ́mọ ọ̀dẹ̀ ní sùn. Àwọn tó tẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn ti ta sílẹ̀ òjẹ́ kan sùn. Torí ó ti pọ̀ jù nílùú kan ṣoṣo. Kí ọ̀dọ́ pé ìlú jẹ́ pé tọ́gìrì ló rù. Ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní ẹ̀rọ lọ́yọ̀ kọ́lọ̀ káyọ̀ kọ́. Ẹ̀rọ kọ́lọ̀ káyọ̀ kọ́ wọlé. Nílùú bàbá àyàn. Nílùú ìyá àyàn ẹ̀rọ mọ́mọ́ bàbá àyàn. Tó bẹ̀ ń gan ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀fẹ̀.
It's a threat. Big threat.
Mo dàbí mo sọ pé ẹ̀kọ́ ní ẹ̀kọ́ ń ṣe ṣó ní alálẹ̀. Mo ní ó náà travel all over the world. Mo ní ìlú tó travel lọ yẹn. Kí ni Balogun treat àwọn citizen wọn pẹ̀lú small resources tó ní.
Respect.
Mo lè dáhùn wọn, lọ́tọ̀ mi ò fèsì sí but mo tẹ̀sí wọn ti gbogbo fèsì. Mo ń kàn wí balabala, ilé ìpè balabala ló fi lórí ṣó. Ìgbà tí wọ́n rí pé iná ti jó lórí kókó, iná ti wà lórúlé. Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ́n ṣe wá ń jáde lọ́jọ́ wá ń sọ̀wù tó dáa.
It's getting hot.
Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ní kẹ́ bá wa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n máa ń pàṣẹ yín o. Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Oh yeah, they're not going to stop because the spirit in them is different from the spirit in me. Yeah.
Wọ́n jà wọ́n pa wọ́n. So kí ni pẹ́tọ́ ni wàá jà gbà yẹn.
Yes.
Èmi tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ mo jẹ́ youth but kálílẹ̀ mo wà ní màá bọ́ta kí ni owó jẹ ọdún owó wà lé ẹ̀rú máa bẹ̀. Ó ń dà màálù láàrin ìlú kọ́ máa dà màálù láàrin ìlú. Ìlú tó ní gómìnà tó ní àwọn amòfin.
Ní 20th century.
Ètò rẹ̀ dábọ̀ AK-47 wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kó ló gbé ti rí ta ló gbé bọ́ọ̀lì lọ́wọ́. Torí pé wọ́n rí pé kò sẹ́ tó máa sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ gbọ́ kan tí ìtayà kọ́lẹ̀ ní ẹ sọ. Mo sọ̀rọ̀ sọ. Tẹ bá witness kìíní yẹn. Ẹ máa tọ̀ sára tẹ bá bá àwọn bọ́ ìṣẹ̀ pàdé.
Tẹ bá drop me sin when you drop the next video I will play now you will hear one of the young girls speak about the SARS.
Àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn kìí ṣẹjọ́ wọn. Àwọn pọlísì àwọn ológun ọmọ mo sọ bí ojú ọsọ. Iṣẹ́ tó ń rán wọn lọ jẹ́. Because kò sẹ́ tó lè pa nígbà wọn máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn. Kò sẹ́ tó lè pa láyé. They have that vision pé wọ́n àwọn ọ̀gá wọn ló rán wọn.
Oh yes.
We need to hold our politicians in accountability. Kò sí bẹ̀rù mọ́. Àwọn politicians wa tó bá di ìjà lójú fi pọ̀ sílẹ̀.
It is only in Nigeria that people die. Nobody do any forensic or anything.
Nobody do anything. Gómìnà àrítáyà, gómìnà àbí ọ́fíìsì rẹ̀, sẹ́láìtì ọmọ àgbàgbọ́, á tún ìwà láti gbọ́dọ̀. Ó lè dá Amẹ́ríkà wọ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Olóògbé ti rí yẹn. Ta ló kún un láì jẹ́ àyẹ̀wò lẹ̀. They are all broke. Again, Koiki. Ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí nìyẹn. Ṣé dáwọn lídà àwọn bàbá dápẹ́lá àwọn bàbá yìí? Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣọ́ra pẹ̀lú wọn. Mi ò yọ sọ mo sọ gbangba. Gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ni wọ́n ló wà lórí ètò. Ẹ ṣọ́ra pẹ̀lú àwọn bàbá yìí. Ẹ ṣọ́ra pẹ̀lú wọn. Bàbá dé ẹ̀ bá ti gbọ́ dáadáa lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Àwọn ọ̀dọ́ kó máa jábọ̀ fún wọn ni. Bàbá dé rí
Nobody must go and sign anything on behalf of a Yoruba nation anywhere. And we become another slave for another 500 years. Then. Ọba sílé ọba jáde ọba ti ń jáde rẹpẹtẹ nísìnyí.
Àwa iye àwọn tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe pé ọba ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ọ̀rọ̀ ọba ọjà lè ṣe mí. Bàtà àwọn ọba tó jẹ́ náà máa ní kábíyèsí òsì ilé kó bá bá bẹ̀ kó jẹ́ sẹ́nu obìnrin débẹ̀. Àgbà táwọn òjòyè bá ti mọ̀ ẹ́ táwọn òjòyè ìdúgbò wọn ti mọ̀ ẹ́ kó jẹ́ sẹ́nu obìnrin débẹ̀. Kábíyèsí lè ṣe bó sí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ni wọ́n yọ̀rọ̀ ṣe pàtàkì ni àwọn olè ní kábíyèsí ṣe owó dọ̀tún la o kó tó dé tó kábíyèsí bá dé. Bọ́tà wọ́n ti sìn kó o sì gbàgbé ní tọ́bẹ̀ rẹ̀ tẹ̀sí lọ́wọ́.
Ẹ jẹ́ àfẹ́ lómi láyé àgbàlagbà. Ẹ ṣe gan. Thank you very much.
Àwọn olóyè ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Wọ́n má rí ilé ẹ̀jẹ̀ pọ̀. Àwọn oníkàbẹ̀ àwọn báyẹn kú ọ́ sáyé wọn. Wọ́n ti jẹ́ dodo ẹlẹ́yìn. Wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ o. Ẹ bá retí bàbá kan àjọra wa jẹ́.
Ẹ ṣe gan. Thank you very much. Let us hold the course for another maybe 2 or 3 minutes or 4 minutes maximum. I picked this up while Simon Ekwe was live as well. Please just give me another 7 minutes to play this video. So, and I guess everybody's watching. When we say do not call, I will appreciate that you don't call. I don't want to switch off the phone because you know this phone receives tons of messages and sometimes we might want to receive a very important message. I will not take calls even though you might be trying. I will take calls later. I do appreciate, like I said, all our Biafra brothers and sisters that are watching. And I speak more of English because I am communicating with the international community. I am not a blogger. I am not those bloggers that put in 3-minute video and, you know, I don't like to use that reference of our beautiful women that are used now for all sorts of things. There are different platforms. You can go there and say somebody in different things at 6 minutes, 3 minutes, and then you see the view of 1 million. That is not why I'm here. I'm here to break a country. But my people, we also want to express themselves in our local dialect. And if you know, you can see that I speak in between, but I can switch quickly. Please do not call. If anybody is calling, that means they're not watching this broadcast. They're just doing their own thing. I have said do not call. That means no one should call. And the person calling is watching. This is how we must start from ourselves. If we want to go into a new nation, and if I pick the call now, the person will say, I didn't hear what you're saying. Shall I try it? No, I won't do that. I want to take the call because the person is watching. Let's watch this video together. Like I said, it is part of knowledge sharing. Don't say because the Biafra are the one doing a video, I don't want to watch it. Go and watch it. You will learn a lot. I was sitting there, you know, lying down on my floor here when Simon Ekwe was live. And somebody asked, you know, we read comments. Sometimes we don't read all the comments, but sometimes we pick up the ones that we think we need to respond to. I don't have to respond to comment, but it's a social platform. That's why they call it social media. I can't be talking like the analog time when they're just. That's why the government did not know that the people have moved their money to Bitcoin. The government is still looking for money in the bank. They've moved the money into the Bitcoin. Now they can buy anything without needing the money right in Nigeria. That is where we are heading to. The contraction called location 419. They want to hold us to bondage. What if you ask in Weru? Let's watch this video. And I said thank you to Simon Ekwe for, you know, bringing it up. You will hear. I'm going to mute my mic. It's less than 5 minutes. And then I know this person calling. Are you not watching the show? Okay, but we said do not call yet. That's what I wanted to ask you. I said we shouldn't call yet. Then Charlie, you will program me. So okay, all right. Okay, all right. We'll wait later because we're about to play a video now. All right. I can talk to that in the video because I know him and I expect him not to call when I said so. Don't worry. Let's watch this video together. I'm going to mute my mic so that there won't be any interference and we can enjoy it together.
Anyway, that government don't say they go do the 5 things where Nigerian youth and everybody protesters they ask for. What's the reason why we still follow come outside?
Which one? What did I say they do? The naming ceremony where they do? Where they change from SAS to SWAT. The things I had to call. nonsense name. They say with the America. May they repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand. Our push, end 1999 Constitution. Throw it away. It deepens impunity. It is a template for injustice. We don't want them. Under their review committee, crap, throw it away. 1999 Constitution, hold them, tear them, throw them. We go give them new Constitution.
We put them there so they can do these things for us. But if you like say once they enter there, they forget what they are meant to do. Let us remind them. Let us tell them. That is what we are doing. We are starting with SWAT. I mean, SWAT. I'll say what? Say what? They say what I even know a photographer from our school that time. See, everything. This we are starting.
First of all, I want to make it clear that the protest is not really about ending SARS.
Okay.
The truth of the matter is that we have to start from somewhere. I'll take myself as an example. This is my very first time coming out for protest ever in my life. I've never done that before, but something motivated me to come out because I think it's about time for us to change. Change you're talking about is not the mantra they are giving us. We need a change that is really change.
Anybody who in this country knows say now why you the one play. Everything that they do now will stop the protest. That's all.
Okay, now just wait.
Now when we stop protest that day, all the laws that they talk say, but without demand. If they implement and we go see and say they work, they will stop.
You know, ordinarily, even our government has scam. The youth will not even believe in them again. We not believe in all the things they tell us. They don't tell us all this story for long. They go do this, they go do that, they go do. So we won't just show them and say, fine, I don't talk, but we still want to see the show and I say this one I talk until we really say the thing. Now for real, and so now want to now make we see the come out. And we'll see the come out and we'll see the show government say this thing, youth is taking over. All this nonsense must stop. Enough is enough.
Come rain, come shine, our demands pass like that. If them bring SARS to an end, they do naming ceremony for who? Do we look stupid to them? They come out SARS that they bring. They won't use us play. If we go already do this, we die here. We go do this thing today. It's not about ending SARS. Tell them you end SARS.
It's about the bad governance, the government, the bad leadership.
Bad leaders.
It has to stop.
Forget about the 5 things when they say they won't do for us. We won't see them before we go give up. That's just the truth. Because today they might say, okay, we'll go do them. Tomorrow we'll just... This thing has been happening since 3 years ago now. We ban SARS. But still, you still see them on the street. So right now, we won't see waiting they promise us first before we go enter our house to go relax.
First of all, make they show us the face of all the police people who don't kill our innocent Nigerians. Show us their face, show us their punishment. Waiting I want to do to them. And then we need to see proof, say, okay, they will be reformants for police, for the Nigerian police. We need to see government do more things. We need to see government collaborate with private organizations to do trainings, recruitment for police. That's what we're asking for.
You know, when lack of trust don't they breed over the years, when we say people don't just trust government again. Even if, as first, when the IG come out, they say maybe he come out and talk, he come out and talk. They say when the president come out, he come out and talk. But people don't just believe until they start to see those things that they ask for, they materialize. Now then people go back out.
You know, say before we did drink bobo today. Now, like all the youths, we don't come out now. We know they fear. 5 things, make them do them. First, they say they are going to reform the SARS. No, first IG come out, ban SARS. You know, do them. Come out, come reform, come and bring SWAT. What's SWAT? In Nigeria, SARS is killing us. You want to bring SWAT to finish us now? And it's the same people they remove from the SARS that they will put in the SWAT. Because how many, let me say, weeks would they use in training the people? Yeah, so it don't make sense. Let them ban it. We don't want.
The government should think very well. You know, in terms of haste like this, it's just you bringing out another force. It's like, you know, just like you are doing a cover-up. I'm telling you.
So the SWATs now are cover-up.
The SWATs and the SARS, I'm telling you, they are still the same.
I personally feel they've promised a lot and nothing has been fulfilled yet. Have you ever believed any of the promises? I mean, you can't believe this one because you don't know what to expect. You don't know what is coming after. You don't know if they're going to go hard on us or just disappoint us or just leave us. So we want to actually see action. We want to see things.
Assurance.
We need assurance, more than assurance actually. We want to actually see these things come to life.
The truth is, this government is not to catch crews. That's the reality. So we say we have 5 demands. Say, okay, they want 5 demands. We'll give them 5 demands. We agree. This is not the first time they've agreed to do something now. They agree every time. They agree every time. We know how the politics they actually have to do something.
Okay.
Show us that really, for me, or show us that really that you are ready to deal with our problems. Because for me, sir, even after this SARS ends, so
hear this now.
Obviously, now you will see and say, man, you don't tell whether they don't use us the catch cruise. You understand? So we all let them know, say, okay, for this cruise, we sabi catch and pass them. We not get work now. We not get where we dey go. Now we come up for us, say this place. Job, no, I see the lazy Nigerian youth, look around you now. People like, we don't get where we dey go. Now we say, okay, but we still use this country, catch cruise.
These things are crazy. It is just beyond.
This one is very sad.
SARS have killed people. SARS have killed my friends. SARS have killed my schoolmates, people who went to the same school together. A guy died right in front of me, and I was shivering for days. Why? Because we're riding in the Benz, we're going for a party, normal things that students do. And then this SARS guy came and said, why did you have tattoo? All of Nana Yahoo boys. Next thing, Oga, why you gonna do like this now? We don't know you before. You know, show us ID, you just a carry gun. How would they know say you know be criminal? Next thing, he shot this guy right in the head, right in front of me. That is something I can never forget. That is something I can never forget for the rest of my life.
Thank you to Simon for playing that, and I had the opportunity to also let's take more calls. Let me return the call as they came in earlier. Oh my Lord, a lot of callers. Okay, we're gonna start one at a time from the individuals that have called. I think the caller from Egypt has been calling, and I'm gonna return all your calls. Okay, it's ringing. Caller from Egypt, if you're still awake, if you are not sleeping, the caller from Egypt, I'm calling you back. Oh boy, it's getting... That was Lekki Toll Gate. Let's return another 886. I don't know whether we spoke to this person before. I think we did. I'm not sure. Anyway, we give it a go. I'm returning your calls now. Okay. Let's try the next person. Let's go to Israel. Okay, looks like somebody's trying to call. Okay. All right, my phone seemed to go. Oh boy. Did you hear the woman that said, we tear that constitution? Citizen AY, good morning. I realize that you are still on as well. Okay, that's Citizen AY there. Hey, oh boy. Good morning, Citizen AY. That woman said, let us tear the constitution, and then we will bring out another constitution. Do you think, like Simon Ekpa said, do you think the Fulani man will allow you to give you another constitution? Nigeria would break. Let's go straight to Israel. Okay, I'm returning your calls, but nobody is... Yoruba Nation is loading.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead. And then after 2 minutes, I will bring the... Yeah.
Pọ́ǹtì méjì kan mo fẹ́ mú jáde sá.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Ṣé mo àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún yín bẹ̀ yẹn ẹ fún wọn ní information sọ fún wọn pé àwọn tó wà nídìí oúnjẹ yẹn kọ́ wà very very careful. Nàìjà la wà o. Wọ́n lè gba bí oúnjẹ yẹn mú wọn o. Wọ́n wà very 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 àwọn tó bá ti wà nídìí oúnjẹ wọ́n wà very careful pẹ̀lú wọn. Ìyẹn point number 1. Secondly ni pé ẹ tún sọ fún wọn again kọ́ organize àwọn boys. Òkúta tipa òkúta àwọn òkúta tó. Ó ṣe jẹ́ mi ni ma pass message yẹn fún wọn. Ẹ̀yin ò léyàn tẹ́lẹ̀ rán síbẹ̀ kẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ pass message yẹn. Kí ló dé tẹ́lẹ̀? Ó ṣe jẹ́ ìpàdé ìjọba mọ̀ kémi léyàn tí máa rán síbẹ̀. Mo kàn ń sọ ni kí ló bá lẹ́ni tó ń gbọ́ tó wà lórí platform tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Wọ́n já bíi tipa mẹ́rin kan má já sójú kan wọ́n já kàkàtú. Irú eléyìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yẹn. Ó bá jẹ́ pé ó wà nítòsí ni wọ́n ní máa wá.
Wọ́n tẹ̀ ti gba àwọn bouncer àwọn security gidi, so I don't think they will need that.
Àwọn lè kó sójà wà.
Náà kó ẹ jẹ́ kó dé stage yẹn náà tó bá Europe tó bá kó sójà wẹ̀ rò pé àwọn boys yìí náà ti ready ni. Ẹ̀rí yàn kó tó dé.
Ẹ má jẹ́ ká dúró de sí àgbọ̀dọ̀ máa ronú bí ká máa.
Àwọn tó ń ṣe lọ́hùn ni wọ́n máa ronú kò ṣe àwọn ò sí bẹ̀ náà. All right.
òun náà mo fi ń sọ fún àwọn tó bá wà lórí platform tó bá jẹ́ fún ọjà bíi tí kàmẹ́rì sí different area.
Kọjá.
Wọ́n fẹ́ wọ okùn ní difficult láti máa wá káàkiri. Nígbà wà wọ́n bíi mẹ́rin mẹ́wàá mẹ́jọ.
Típà òkúta á tóbi èlò náà tí a máa ra típà òkúta.
Kò lè dún bí ayé Nàìjíríà ti bàjẹ́ tán sí báyìí tó ìyẹn ti jẹ́ kó àìsí. Ọkọ̀ jáde méjì àbẹ́yọ̀ kan ó wà òkè kan wá pẹ́ká.
Ẹ̀ṣọ́ pé ẹyọ kan máa tó àbí méjì. Ẹ̀ṣọ́ pé méjì máa tó àbí ẹyọ kan.
Ẹyọ kan kò ti wà òkè.
Ẹyọ kan ti wà òkè.
Kan máa jà sójú kankan fún káàkiri. Tó tán bá tún rán wọn wá bọ́ ṣe rán wọn wá láàárọ̀ yẹn wọ́n ní máa wókúta.
Wọ́n ní máa wókúta. Sòkúta ti wà on ground. Mr. Israel, ààrẹ mo rí pé ara ń kan yín gan rẹpẹtẹ o.
Reality ni sir.
All right, no problem.
Tó bá tún wá bẹ́yẹn kò ní sí pé wọ́n wá lẹ̀.
All right, so kókùtà ti wà ńlẹ̀.
Wọ́n
ní gbogbo ẹ̀tẹ̀ wà ní toll gate tẹ́yìn ṣe night vigil.
Ọlọ́pàá náà wá ní tó bá fẹ́ misbehave kò ní kí wọ́n wá di kiri wọ́n wá kọ̀ wọlé ni ó burú jù kí lọ.
Ó burú jù. Báwo ṣe mọ̀ kókùtà burú? Báwo ẹni sùúrù Mr. Israel? This person that I'm speaking to is in Jerusalem, you know. Báwo ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní 40,000 naira ló ń tà àwọn kan tẹ̀lé báyìí fún PRESDENT. Wọ́n ní 40,000 naira. Báwo ṣe ẹni sùúrù báwo ṣe mọ̀ pé òkúta àti igi ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn?
Sà wọ́n lè láàjẹ́ pé mo súnmọ́ yín mi ò lè gba yín kìbọn mo lè fojú pàkísà bí bá ti ń jẹ́ kó lókúta. O distance yẹn á gùn jù.
Ó rà pé n tó ń ṣẹ̀yìn ni pé ẹ fi tètè gba Yorùbá nation torí pé ẹ ti kúrò lé ìyàwó wà nílé ọmọ wà nílé ara ń kan yín gidi.
Sà. Ó tó ń torí.
Mo gbọ́.
Ó tó ẹni bá ń sùn lébi. Tó màṣúọ̀ tó ń rìn náà.
How long lẹ ti kúrò Nàìjíríà? How long lẹ ti kúrò Nàìjíríà?
Close to 4 years.
Tí pẹ́ náà tí pẹ́ níta kílẹ̀ wá ń kánjú fún àwọn tó ti lo 40, 30, 20 kí ni káwọn yẹn wá ṣe?
Wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú ìyàwó àtọ́. Ṣé lásán lẹ pè é ni? Ẹni bá bàrà pàdé wọn kọ́ pé ṣé mo pé kí á ní kó máa dá méjì máréjì yìí ni? Ẹni bá kúrò nílé tó fìyàwó lẹ̀ tó bá kúrò láyé àtàlàyé lórí ó yẹ kó lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kó lọ ṣe ìpẹ́ gidi.
Ó yẹ ẹ ti ní kọ́ra tí pọ̀ òkúta kan gbé lẹ́yìn.
Ṣé mo rí máréjì tí tíráàpù ní Nàìjíríà?
So suggestion ti ni pé kọ́ra típà òkúta kan kọ́ gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́.
Òkúta kan pẹ́ káàkiri.
All right, let me hold on. So that so that my Biafra brothers can also understand what this caller is saying. This caller is suggesting that the people that are protesting in Abuja and Lagos, they should also buy a tipper of stones and put it close to them, so that when the next time the military or the police are sent, the stones are much better. Ó dà pé ẹ ní sùúrù Mr. Israel ẹ ti ṣàlùtàrí onígbà tẹ́ wà ní Nàìjíríà o. Àbí ara tó kọ̀ọ̀kan yín pé jáde ẹ̀rí ìyàwó àtọmọ ló ń dùn yìí.
Ara ti rí oríṣiríṣi Ọlọ́run ló kọ̀ tẹ́ nípa etí mi.
Àníkú lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ̀kẹ́ tó pa mí pẹ̀lú láàf ẹja lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà torí bàbá ẹ̀ máa pa mí kò ní jẹ́ ìparí iṣẹ́ yìí. Ẹ bá wa mute ẹ jọ.
Okay, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Bàbá tó ní kọ́ lẹ́nu àkútà.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi gidi ni. He has left Nigeria 4 years. He lives in Israel. He's struggling. He doesn't have a job at the moment. He left a daughter and the wife in Nigeria is in Israel in the last 4 years. And that is what the damage that country has done to so many of us. Ẹgbọ́n sókè alàgbà tó ń pè.
Ẹ wo sá mo dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run tó gbé yín dìde ikú padà lẹ́yìn yìí o.
Àmín.
Torí àwọn akẹ́yìn lórúkọ Jésù ọdún àdẹ́sí dẹ́kun ti ayé àti gbogbo wa. Ẹ tẹ́ mi sí ẹ̀fẹ́ pé torí ní Àbújá àwa mi ti lọ́ọ́ àtàkì àwọn ọ̀sẹ̀ ní Àbújá lẹ́yìn àbáná ni. Torí mo rí. Kí ló àbúṣe máa wà nípa àwọn èèyàn tó àwọn Fúlàní àtàkì wọn níjẹta tó ń ṣe wọ́n léṣe gan.
Yeah, we saw that, yeah. I think eventually, let's analyze what will happen because our team analyze it. The government is playing the devil's card now. One try to slow down to see how much pressure the governors in their state can use to disperse among protesters here. And what governors they see, they are also trying to play with states walele. I want war 2023 election to umbo. And how politicians man run. They are thinking about the 2023 and they want to play it so that their citizen in their state is not against them. And them party to one, there was their election, but I'm just analyzing from the way they are thinking. And one will say, hey, how about go harder, lórí àwọn people ìjẹ́ wọ́n ní dìbò PDP. But ìjọba máa ṣe ni pé this weekend will be a decisive one if the military is not rolled out this weekend. A very decisive one because already the government is losing from Lagos State economic wise. The country is shutting down. You need to look at the stock market. That's what you got to see. Yeah, from the stock market. How about in the stock market? It's having a big impact. International community are already having the pinch as well. So, yeah. Then it doesn't matter. What you saw in Neb Abujanisi, they've released a statement. No protester in FCT. They're using the COVID and all that. Now people are reminding them that during Abba Kaira, when he died, there were 5,000. When Atikus did a wedding, there was more people outside. And again, how much pressure are these people going to give the government before the government unleash their own tiger? And if you look at the EU, also the EU in Nigeria as well. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me move away from this scene. It's been reviewed. There's a lot of meetings going behind the scene, and all that will also be announced very, very soon as well. But people already free food people are eating and pepper soup one day. So I want to they know one of only for Yoruba nation, but we just need to organize it properly as well. But the bag kiliti mo play Tony say that 7 minute Wazobia video is the man Toshe Mamuwa Oyato Sinton Sotele on Monday. Omofela Kuti Majade, Shehu Kuti, Majade ni Monday, and he's not going on a protest rally the Muloku. So it's just the beginning. Thank you very much. Let's go straight to another caller from Egypt. Hello, good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Ẹ sórí ètò. Àwa nìyẹn.
Ẹ kú ètò.
Ètò nìyẹn.
Ọlọ́run máa fún yín ṣe lẹ́yìn oníṣòyìn kò ní rẹ̀ yín. Ṣé ti rí Nàìjíríà tèmi mọ̀ kò lè rójúmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò lè ráyè mọ́ because eléyìí tí wọ́n ṣèṣe kékeré ni tí Biafra àti Odùduwà ní ìṣọba wá jáde tán kọ́.
Yeah, the Biafra and the Oduduwa come out, he shut everything down quickly.
It's coming out. Yeah. So once tí Buhari gbogbo wa kì í ṣe fún mọ́, wọ́n lè máa fún àwọn èèyàn kan torí Buhari táwa mọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ kó ṣì wà láyé.
Yeah, dead or alive, it doesn't make any difference anyway.
Or 5 days tí wọ́n ti ń protest àti bọ́tà àti sọ̀rọ̀ bó tẹ̀ gbọ́ tátàtà ẹ̀ àti sọ̀rọ̀ but Buhari gangan ti kú ni wọ́n ṣe lè jẹ́ kí Yusuf tó wà lórí oyè kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ tó wọ́n mọ̀ pé men facing us we will know.
Somebody said we are coming out today and Sunday. They never see people. This weekend they will see winning. Yeah.
Ní tógèètì níbi táwọn èèyàn ti ń protest yẹn ilé Tinubu á lọ sí ilé MC á lọ sí wọn máa sun wọn mọ́lẹ̀.
If they kill more people this weekend because people will come out, there'll be more.
Èyí tí ìjọba gómìnà kan tó ló ń fáwọn èèyàn kan ní 1,000 fún owó ẹ̀mí tó sọnù. 1 million àbí èlò ni wọ́n fún wọn. Ayé gbogbo máa bàjẹ́ ni. Wọ́n máa ṣe orí burúkú ni gbogbo wọn pátápátá. Tábà gbọ́ gbà lásán gbogbo ló máa tẹ̀lé.
Okay, let me read this. Right now, happening right now, Ikoyi SARS are taking people for. Okay, I think that's the one I posted as well on the thread. Okay, okay, we have the Mama Princess. I will not take me. It's 2 o'clock already, and we're still enjoying the show. I still have a bit of energy. You are fucked with the last generation. This government do not know what they are dealing with. Let me show you some more of what has happened. You see this one, say, legalize the gun. Let's play the game. Which kind of game? Xbox or PlayStation 4? This government do not know what they are dealing with. Hello. Good morning, ma. Welcome to the show. Good morning, ma. Welcome.
Yeah, well done. Well done, my brother.
Thank you very much.
I salute everybody on the platform.
They're all greeting you as well.
But I will try to do it in Yoruba and English.
Whichever is convenient. That's fine.
Exactly. Mo kí everybody Odudu agbe gbogbo wa o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, nǹkan tó bá èmi ni, what is the next thing to do about Yoruba nation?
Okay.
What is our next
line of action?
Okay. Yes. And I've been thinking what way we can do this thing, because àwọn ọmọ yẹn mo ṣe ń sọ jí ni. Their brain is now waking up.
Okay.
So, and thank God wípé kíní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, Ọlọ́run ó fún wa ní sign wípé àdúrà wa ti ń gbà. God is answering prayer. So, and nobody knows pé ọ̀dọ̀ SARS ló ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. So, bí ìdẹ̀fẹ́ kó dàbí wípé a dá gbogbo ẹ̀ pọ̀. Because àwọn nǹkan táwọn ṣì believe nìyẹn, ogun tó ń ja Nàìjíríà ju SARS lọ. That's what they don't know. The problem we are facing in Nigeria is more than SARS. But at least we start from somewhere.
Yeah.
But ibi táwa ti máa wá coming, ó ní mò ń rò as adults, as parents, as what we have started before, because I believe is what we do in October 1st in all the diaspora is the one that leads to this.
Yeah.
Because nobody of them want to, they're just sitting down in Nigeria. They believe Nigeria is Nigeria. If not, for somebody that they are aiming to make their country better, they won't have God. Even they won't have that happiness to saying that they want to celebrate their country for 68. What did they celebrate for? In that shit hole.
Yeah.
Rubbish country, zoo.
Yeah.
No light, no electricity, no good hospital.
60 years of failure.
No good roads.
60 years
Everybody just dying like a fly.
Yeah. Every day people die.
And they don't care.
As we're speaking right now, people
so
are
this
dying.
SARS they are saying, we can't blame them much.
Yeah.
It's what they told them to do, it's what they are doing.
It will change. The SARS language will change over the weekend, I'm sure.
So it's the only Nigeria I saw.
It's just that, like in terms of like you said, we should also, what is the next thing for us is also the most important key.
Yeah. So what is the next thing we will do? So what I'm thinking in my mind, let me say it in Yoruba so that I will really fall that.
Yeah.
This new one, because let me ìgbà tá a fẹ́ ṣe ní tí Sunday Igboho tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ní towards last year, ending of last month. Wọ́n interrupt wọn. So with this situation now, tá a dẹ̀ dirí wípé àwọn governors wa, àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan orí wọn pé wọ́n make sense. Look at what the governor of Oyo State do 2 days ago. The same thing today.
àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ọ̀dẹ̀ jáde lóòótọ́.
Jáde, wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa, wọ́n ṣe bí ọmọ tó kọ́ to the extent wípé when they finish their protest, àwọn gan ni wọ́n tún láti clean gbogbo lẹ̀. Nǹkan tá a dẹ̀ sọ fún àwọn Nigerian government nìyẹn. The generation that we have now, you can't handle it the way you are handling it before. This is a new generation. You need to wake up from your slumber. Mr. Gosime, Mr. Buhari, Mr. Babajide, regime.
I think Gosime.
All of you need to wake up.
Wake up, yeah, they gotta
You
wake up.
can't handle the new generation as the way you handle my dad and my mom.
Yeah, it's still late.
Even I particularly, I'm a grandma. I know how I handle my children. You can't handle them with us. You can't take our confidence. It's not possible. Oh, how many people you want to kill? The best thing, you let people demonstrate, let them say what it is their jest. Then as a good government, you listen. You see the way you can come in and rectify all the issues. But because you are your regime, all of you are telling our kids they are Yahoo. You are number one, Mr. Yahoo. You are the number one, Mr. 419.
Yes, totally.
So it's a monster that you create inside these children. Is what you are saying now. You call them they are lazy youth, and they demonstrate to you that they are not lazy. If that's the thing is not good, you disturb people. If we are quiet, it doesn't mean that our brain is quiet. Or we are shallow brain. So we are telling you right now that we have our own right to talk. You can't use your padlock because you give your animals, your dogs, you give them gun to come and face us. No, you can't take our conscience from us because it's our right to talk. Ẹjọ́ nǹkan tá a máa ṣe rè. Èmi mi ò mọ bóyá bàbá Sunday Igboho ń gbọ́ o àti bá kíní kan Adams. Enough is enough. We don't want to talk about all this Ọba. All these caveats, they are bullshit. All of them, they are bullshit. And we are sick tired of what's check underground. Nobody wants to hear all that nonsense anymore. I get lost. Ogun àti ìlógún dé gan gbogbo yìí ti ń sá sẹ́yìn. Ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ bá fi búrẹ́dì kó wa lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ. Everybody ti wake up. Daniel Adams iṣẹ́ tó gbà ní ààrẹ olédìgbò ogun sì kó sá níbo ló ń sá lọ. This is the time tó yẹ kó show wa wípé yes you are on front. That's the reason tó fi fi ẹ́ sí position yẹn náà. Why to buy this? Don't know she background check. Can the background here? I don't know if I well. Everybody ought to sue out. This is my 30 years in UK. I don't know alone. Model is in Nigeria. Don't we go send to go back. I want to visit that. One power break. You know. Kilo day. And you're not to be seen now. Il est là pour Sibioko. Ẹ ṣàánú gbogbo wa náà. Àwọn ń ṣe politicians but iṣẹ́ tá a ṣe tẹ̀gẹ̀tẹ̀gẹ̀ a ṣe tomi ara ní. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi arúgbó wa ẹ jẹ́ fi ẹ̀jọ́ ẹ̀lẹ́ ayé wa náà. Ìlú tá a máa lọ tí ò sí security tá a máa wọ ẹ̀yìn gbígbé bíi pé wọ́n kíní. O lè lọ from one road to another. Wọ́n máa gbé bọ́ sí ẹ lójú ni wọ́n láwọn ṣe check up. Wọ́n láwọn ṣe pointing kíní kan. By the end of the day ẹ máa wọ́n lè. Àwọn innocent people ni wọ́n embarrass.
Anything can happen in Nigeria. Anything can happen.
My brother, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, nínú rally tá a fẹ́ ṣe, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ó solid. Already solid. But èmi ò kàn wá mọ̀ bóyá kí o bàbá ṣe Akíntóyè ni wọ́n. If we can get the email of all these Ọba, just kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó fi push wọn. Èyí ṣe pé àrí tí wọ́n rò. But ẹ jẹ́ á tún fún wọn ní benefit of doubt. Let's give them benefit of doubt. Ẹ email wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ kán mọ̀ wípé you know what? On this so date, we Yorùbá nation, a fẹ́ jáde. A fẹ́ rí àwọn olórí. A fẹ́ rí àwọn ìyálájé, àwọn babalájé. Kí kálukú because àwọn ọmọ yẹn kan ti ń sọ. Wípé we are all our parents. Where are they? Èmi ni mo mọ nǹkan tí mo fi support àwọn ọmọ yẹn ní Ìbàdàn níjọwọ́ ẹ̀sìn kan jáde náà. Kí ló dé gan-an? Gbogbo yín dẹ̀ jókòó síbẹ̀ ẹ fà àwọn ọmọ yẹn sílẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa dúró tiwa ni. Ẹ bá jẹ́ ká lọ káwọn máa pariwo sáàsì wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa àjà wa máa sọ wípé iná ọ̀fọ̀ ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ pa o. Odùduwà nation la fẹ́ o. Yorùbá nation la fẹ́ o. Ìdúró tiwa nìyẹn. And my people as well, Biafra, they will start in their own wonder. Enough of our kids you kill, oh. We want our Biafra nation. Yeah. So everybody with their own reason.
Yeah, enough is
enough. But people wọ́n ṣòwòrẹ́ ní àná ni. Tó try láti lọ bá wọn ọmọ yẹn, wọ́n ti jáde ni. No. Kó má gbé kíní revolution wà bíbá yìí. Àwọn dádúró tàwọn ní. So ẹ má jẹ́ káwa náà lọ gba insult. Torí gbogbo àwọn ẹ́jẹ̀ǹtì wọn, òní wọ́n máa wọ́n wà lórí platform káàkiri ni. Ayé yìí dẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbowó lẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń watch gbogbo program káàkiri. Tẹ́ lọ because ẹ̀yin ti believe pé ẹ hide sẹ́yìn kámẹ́rà. Ẹ listen sí gbogbo program. So ẹ lè mọ next thing to do. Odùduwà máa bá yí Odùduwà ó máa jẹ́ kí ẹ̀jẹ̀ yín ó ní wọ́n máa fi ṣètùtù Nàìjíríà. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ àlè Oòduà ọlá wákàtí tá a wà yìí. Tó yẹ pé kí gidi yẹn kó bàjẹ́ kó má rí ṣe torí ìjẹkújẹ tẹ̀ ń jẹ. Ìjẹkújẹ tẹ̀ ń jẹ kò jẹ́ kó rí yí straight mọ́. Owó àwọn ọmọ yìí ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn lẹ̀ ń gbà ó tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ o. Owó ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn lẹ̀ ń gbà. Owó tẹ́yìn náà bá dẹ̀ gbà ẹ̀ ní fi ṣe nǹkan rẹ̀. Ọ̀ǹtìgbà tí Odùduwà bá tó kó sínú ayé yín tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé yes nǹkan tí gbogbo bá ń ṣe àwọn òní bàbá àṣàlẹ̀ àníyá àṣàlẹ̀ àwa ń ṣe nítorí Ọlọ́run ni. And that's the way we can do it. Nigeria can move forward when you do something with ọ̀tọ̀kọ̀tọ̀kọ̀. Tí o ṣe pé torí wọ́n gbówó fún ẹ àbí wọ́n ra mọ́tò fún ẹ àbí wọ́n kọ́lé fún ẹ. I didn't know Koiki. I didn't know Darasho. I don't know anybody. But it's the blood of Yoruba that connects all of us. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ àlè kan, ẹ wá máa shoprite káàkiri orí internet. Ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà láti last week. Kó má sí Nigerian TV something to cover all that thing. Kò sí newspaper, kò sí kankan. Wọ́n threaten everybody. Ṣé ìlú nìyẹn? Gbogbo yẹn fold the hands ẹ nítorí kọ́ máa rẹ̀ jí kọ́ máa rẹ̀ sí sínú ilé. Àwọn táwa put life tiwa sí risk nǹkan. Ìjọ kan ní nǹkan kan ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà because wọ́n ti pa gbogbo yín sáyé náà. Wọ́n ti pa yín sáyé ẹ̀ lè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lè ṣe kọ́kọ́. Ọlọ́run ló ń gbàkóso náà.
Something must lead way.
Ọlọ́run ló ń gbàkóso. Wọn ò lè dọ́rọ̀ mọ́ wa lẹ́nu. Ẹ jọ rally ta fẹ́ ṣe. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe mọ̀ pé last time tá a ṣe ní Travagas wa, àwọn kan wá láti Manchester.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, rántí.
Àwọn kan wá láti Northern, àní tó bá dẹ̀ máa wá báyìí, ó tún máa ń da kó tètè kú. So kò ṣe rally tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn kan máa ní à ń lọ in 2 days time, 3 days time. We have to give these people time for them to book for their ticket, then for them to come down to London.
No problem.
Ẹ jọ, but àwọn tí wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà náà ká gbé gbèsè. Bàbá wa Sunday Igboho, I know it's not around at the moment, but tó bá dẹ̀ lọ bọ́ sí time kan ti délé náà, no problem, gbogbo ẹbí dáa náà ni. Kọ́ sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n ká kíkọ́ everybody kọ́ jáde. Ẹ jẹ́ ká plan bá ṣe plan ara wa ní October 1st yẹn again. Ká dẹ̀ ọ̀rá dúró lórí ọwọ́ wa Yorùbá nation. Àwọn Biafra náà káwọn náà ṣe tiwọn kí gbogbo ẹ̀ fọ́jú papọ̀. But ẹ má jẹ́ ká mix ẹ̀. ẹ fi àwọn ọmọ yẹn lẹ̀ bọ́ṣẹ́ ọ̀rá ṣiṣẹ́ wọn lọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
No problem.
But mo fẹ́ ká ṣe connectively, please.
Okay.
So that all make sound and make sense.
Okay. No problem.
All right, Baba, God bless you.
All right. Yeah, sometimes we have most of our parents. Everyone is touched by the situation on ground, and everybody's counting days, time, and week. And every day, we have to remember that we have no time. You can see that they've already initiated their own election timetable for 2023, February 18, and we must end the whole situation. Election is not going to hold, regardless of whatever the plan is. That election won't hold. But what do we do before the election will not hold? Let's go straight to a caller as well. Good morning.
Hello. Prince Ademola ni láti Nigeria mo ti pè yín.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Hello.
À ń gbọ́ yín, ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Hello, mo ní mo pè láti tú.
Mo ti gbọ́.
Inú mi dùn fún ọ̀rọ̀ tí grandma sọ. Tọ́lá ń pè láti UK àti Nigeria lèmi tí ń pè. Mo really appreciate wọn. Ọlọ́run ní ti pa wọn fún wa báyìí. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ gbogbo àwọn tó ti ń pè. Ṣé rí mo wà nínú àwọn tó ń jáde bá wọn ṣe rálì. Ṣùgbọ́n tèmi kan ń gbà fún Nigeria government, àdúrà tí mo ń gbà fún ọba yìí ni pé Oduduwa nation ó máa wáyé tó dẹ̀ máa wá sí ìmúṣẹ. Because ẹni tó máa ń upload nǹkan sórí Facebook ẹ̀ á rí pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń show more interest ju ti tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Ìròyìn 3 days ago ń sìn mo post kí wọ́n kó dá o ń dé káwọn èèyàn ń kó dá o ṣé kí Nàìjíríà yẹn dì gbogbo kọ́mẹ̀tì táwọn èèyàn sọ wọ́n ní kí Nàìjíríà yẹn dì. Ṣùgbọ́n to my own view báyìí tí mo ń wò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ o bí mi ṣe o bóyá ni EndSARS bí òun kọ́ ló máa padà lead sí war ní Nàìjíríà. Because in a rate lẹ́yìn mo lọ sáláúsá because ó rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ lẹ́yìn bọ̀ gbà tí mo máa gbà tí mo pèèyàn tó lòun lọ sáláúsá ní tó sọ fún mi ni pé ó ní táwọn bọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ respect lẹ́yìn ni pé àwọn tó láwọn wá àtàkì wọn bóyá kọ́kàn padà wá kọ́ gbé wọn jáde. Ìpè nínú àwọn bọ́ọ̀sì tó wá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà tó ti gbé wọn sára wa. Ìpè because ìpè all believe fún pé ìgbé kò sí kankan ìpè ní tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níjọ́ Tuesday ní Surulere ìgbé ọlápá màmá àgbàlagbà yẹn sì bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni ìgbé because àwọn náà fẹ́ máàkì àwọn ọlọ́pàá padà pé bóyá táwọn náà bá wá pa ọlọ́pàá 2 sí 3 sí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì lọ́wọ́ àwọn á fẹ́ wo ìgbésẹ̀ tí Nàìjíríà gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì náà fẹ́ gbé. Ìpè yẹ ẹsẹ̀ orí táwọn dúró sí.
Ẹni sùúrù bẹ́ẹ̀ now.
Ìpè àwọn náà sì ní pé tí ọlọ́pàá bá ti pààyàn kan báyìí sí àwọn náà fẹ́ pa ọlọ́pàá 2 sí 3.
Now it is now where it is now where we are worried of that dream that a lot of you have seen of bloodshed in Southwest. We might be thinking that the fight will come from the enemy, but now it seems the fight will be internal between Yorubas and Yorubas, because some of those officers will be Yoruba policemen. Gbogbo dreams that they return let us continue to pray that that situation will not get to that stage. But the push will happen if the federal government now come down with the military. Yeah. On board. Wow.
Next week Wednesday, I respect the riot in Lagos State at any time. The Lagos State government we're going on signing. For example, as the case I post the immediately MC not getting now you go show
deny Ben. So now I will lower on here.
You want to put your basic clinical definitely allow to run now.
Ben,
as I can say, that is I'm going to get a country that on Facebook. When you go back to tó bá máa dogun ó tètè dogun tó bá pọ̀ ló máa yẹ kí àríkìkì ní Odùduwà nation lọ. Because tẹ́ bá wò step tí àwọn tí Yorùbá ń tèkì àti Igbo ń tèkì Hausa ń takò wà náà.
Wọ́n takò serious one gan sef.
Wọ́n takò definitely ó ti show pé the battle line has been drawn pé tó bá lè dogun kó dogun nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Because nígbà tí ẹ̀yin tí Kánò bá ṣe ṣe ráàdì ní Kánò lé ni pé àwọn kan máa continue SARS. Màmá tó kọ́kọ́ pélé ẹ̀fọn sọ̀rọ̀ pé kò ṣe Buhari ló wà níbẹ̀. Buhari náà ló wà ń bẹ̀ Buhari o. Lóòótọ́ mi ò tí dàgbà tó gbàtọ́ ní Buhari fi wà ń bẹ̀ lálákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ṣùgbọ́n mo máa ń béèrè kíní kan lọ́wọ́ àwọn bàbá àgbàlagbà up to this date tí wọ́n dẹ̀ kí ń rí mi fún lésì. Màá dẹ̀ tún béèrè ẹ̀ sìn. Hello sir.
Mo ń gbọ́.
Nígbà tí Buhari wà ń bẹ̀ láyé ológun sà. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi sà?
Mo ń gbọ́.
Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé Túndé ìdí àgbọn lágbára jùlọ. Why tí Babangida tó overtake why tí Babangida tí ẹni tó jẹ́ second in command wọn tó ṣe lágbára ju àwọn lọ tó yẹ pé òun ló wà active technically Buhari ò wá active láti lè ẹ̀sánmù tó ti wà lágbà tó lóore tó ṣe fọ́ọ̀dù ìdìmọ̀ lọ́wọ́ tó sọ àyàn Ọ̀ṣínbàjò wọn lọ wo economic Nigeria láàrin 3 months tí Ọ̀ṣínbàjò tó take over economic Nigeria balance díẹ̀ technically Buhari gangan kò wá active.
Oníkọ̀rọ̀kúta yìí do you see why I say they should buy stones? Today bàbá yìí wọ́n bọ̀ is from Israel yìí.
Òkúta tó sọ ọmọ ẹ̀dí sẹ́ẹ̀sì.
Ẹ̀yin náà tún support ẹ̀.
Ìyá náà òkúta tó sọ yìí náà. Òun náà mo sọ ẹ̀yìn wájú mo sọ fún Ṣíwájú pé tí Lagos State ò bá ti ṣọ́ra ní tó máa jẹ́ tó máa léèdì sí nǹkan mímọ́ ọ lọ́wọ́ ni. Because ní tó bá fi lè mú Lagos State lẹ́yìn tó fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ ráyọ̀tì Ìbàdàn máa gbá lọ́wọ́ wọn ní tí àwọn other state ń sá fún yẹn Kwara state lé ní sìn gọ́vnà Kwara state ó bá wọn jáde ó bá wọn ṣe protest. Yes gọ́vnà Kwara state ó jáde ó bá wọn ṣe protest mo wo fídíò ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ tó lóun máa jáde ó dẹ̀ jáde ó dẹ̀ bá wọn ṣe protest mo dẹ̀ pè yàn tó wà lọ́rin ó ló wà ó jáde pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ó fẹsẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ káwọn security sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kò sí ọ̀kan tá wọ́n mọ̀ pé kìíní tó ń táwọn bá lọ yìí wọ́n ti rí pé ó ti fẹ́ léèkì sí nǹkan míì máa wọn lọ́wọ́ wọ́n fojú àná èèyàn mọ́ra ni pé wọ́n fẹ́ negotiate.
Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ fi negotiate ó dẹ̀ bẹ́tà kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó fọ́ lójú ká lè rọ́nà lọ. Mo ní ó bẹ́tà kí gbogbo ẹ̀ dẹ̀ fọ́ lójú ká lè rọ́nà lọ.
Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé ta ni leader ló ń pé ta ló lead the group yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó ní kò sí èèyàn ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ front nípa everybody ló lead the front nípa gbàtẹ́ bí just òun wà ní Abuja ní protest tí Davido fi dé Ọlọ́run kí Davido that's the reason why federal TIG tó ṣe invite Davido láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ Tuesday nígbà bí pé Davido ó lè negotiate pẹ̀lú àwọn yìí nígbà but n tó wà lẹ́sìn kò ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ pé bóyá entertainment industry.
Then it's a different thing entirely.
ó ní Lagos State náà ṣe different thing entirely definitely there were there were most of ìlú mi.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n béèrè ní ìjẹ́ta tẹ́yìn lọ sí Aláwùsá yẹn kí ni feel àwọn tó wà nínú ibẹ̀ what is their feelings like.
Their feeling ṣe é bákan tí mo sọ fún yín tí ẹ bá jọ jókòó táwọn yẹn bá jọ ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí tẹ́ bá jọ jókòó bí ẹ ti gbèdé ní Amẹ́ríkà nígbà wọn máa sọ fún yín pé iye mọ̀ àwọn bọ́ọ̀sì pé kọ́ọ̀tì àtàkì àwọn kí ọlọ́pàá tiẹ̀ kí ọlọ́pàá make sure báyìí sí kọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀yìn mọ́kọ́ pààyàn ìgbà àwọn náà tiẹ̀ fẹ́ pa ọ́ gbé but kò easy báwọn káwọn dédé àtàkì ọlọ́pàá ni àtàkì ọlọ́pàá for now tí ọlọ́pàá máa yí mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Hello.
Mo ń gbọ́.
For now sí Surulere ni mo ń gbé njọ Wednesday sí àti 8 àárọ̀ lọ ti ń protest lọ ti ń jáde ní Surulere.
8 àárọ̀.
Ọlọ́pàá àtàkì wọn lọ́sàn.
Wow.
Ọ̀sán làwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ṣe àtàkì wọn. Wọ́n ní so àwọn náà ẹ̀ express this way kọ́ tún àtàkì àwọn padà.
Àwọn tó ń mú ní Surulere yẹn ṣọ́ ti release wọn.
No lájà nípa yóò dá.
Because mo ráwọn kan tó ń kó wọnú.
Ẹ tí mo lè béèrè information lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó sọ pé toll gate ló ń wà nígbà òun fi kan wá sára ní ilé wọn wà.
Ìyẹn ti takú sọ̀hún.
Because ẹni tí mo ní ìtàwọn tí expect.
Then kí ni movement nínú gbogbo Surulere nísìn kí ni situation movement.
Nígbà àwọn èèyàn wà òkè kò sí wàhálà àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó máa ṣe wọ́n ohun tó máa táwọn jáde káàkiri yẹn náà kò yẹ kó wọ́n disturb anybody.
Because mo rí pé mo mọ bí tí mo ti rí
party.
Mo rí fídíò kan tọ́lọ́pàá kan tó fẹ́ máa ṣe extension tó pariwo lé lórí bí ó yà sọ̀kalẹ̀ ní mọ́tò yẹn. Hello? Let me allow my brother to go. That was a very powerful, at least somebody right from the, eyewitness. That's an eyewitness, and it's good to get the gauge of what is happening. The military will be released. I know that. They are working on it. They are working on the formation. But as soon as they move, it's not when they move with the truck. I will let everybody know. Good morning, my brother. Welcome to the show. Come on. Ben. Hold on, Kenya, Captain. Hold on, let this caller finish, then you'll come through. There's a caller at the moment, you have to hold on. Okay, Baba.
Yes, sir. Sherry spirit to one in Nigeria.
Ben.
Spirit to Lagbarani. So, tí a bá fẹ́ introduce Odùduwà, a gbọ́dọ̀ wà diplomatic. Tẹ́ bá rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Ṣòwòrẹ́ lé nígbà tó fẹ́ gbé àgbọ̀kọ̀rọ̀ yìí dé. Ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó lágbára ni. Spirit tó ń control àwọn people yẹn nísìnyí. Mi rò pé spirit yẹn ti èyí tí ó lè fẹ́ jẹ́ àbúrò ẹ̀. Òní tí èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Egypt. Èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Egypt òun láti àbúrò ẹ̀. Come tomorrow, next tomorrow ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ̀sà ìkan tẹ́ ìgbọ́n kan sọ lẹ́kùn ní ẹ̀kan ni pé riot máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ máa ju riot lọ. Ìkan tó ṣà ń retí báyìí ni pé kí wọ́n yìnbọn lu ọmọ Nàìjíríà, ọmọ Odùduwà kan àbí ọmọ Biafra kan. Ọlọ́pàá máa tán ní Lagos àbí kó tán ní Ìbàdàn. Because ọ̀rẹ́ mi tí mo pè kan tó sọ yẹn pé àwọn dúró fún anybody that máa padà open fire. And again, Olusola ọmọ ló rán àwọn people yẹn.
Ẹ̀mí mọ̀ yẹn, gbogbo fídíò tó ń ṣe yẹn.
Fídíò máa jáde ìgbà àwọn tó ń mú lára wọn kọ́.
Àní fídíò tó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ti confess wọn ti dárúkọ ẹ̀ pé òun ló rán wọn. Lára àwọn tó ń mú tó ń nà.
Òun àti Babalado yẹn gangan ni kingpin. Babalado bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Tẹ́ bá ti dárúkọ Babalado ni tí bẹ̀tẹ́rì gbogbo iṣẹ́ ibi tó fẹ́ ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ èmi sì sọ Lọ́yẹmí Kóìkì mi jẹ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ ibi tó fẹ́ ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kò ṣẹ̀yìn Babalado. Gbogbo iṣẹ́ ibi pátápátá tó fẹ́ ṣe.
Àwọn olú ọmọ kan bẹ̀rù ní bóyá òun lè wọ Amẹ́ríkà mọ́ kò lè wọ Amẹ́ríkà mọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run kí wọ́n máa ṣe lórí petition. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn ṣe rí àwọn màmá wa la máa lò àwọn màmá wa ló máa flag ló máa wọ ọṣọ wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ ọmọ wa because ẹ̀mí tó gbé àwọn boys yẹn wọ̀ nísìnyí kò gbọ́ kò gbà dé o.
Kò gbọ́ kò gbà.
Ẹ̀mí kò gbọ́ kò gbà ni.
Mo tún láìkì yẹn.
Ọmọ mọ́bí tí wọ́n lọ wọn mọ́bí tí wọ́n pọ̀ ní.
Kò gbọ́ kò gbà.
Ẹ̀mí tó gbàdé wọn nìyẹn.
Exactly the same thing Simon Ekpa said as well. The spirit tó wà níta nísìnyí spirit yẹn ní agbára.
Ó lágbára jù because ohun wọn ṣọ̀kan àdé ohun tó dé ṣọ̀kan wọn níbi tí wọ́n lọ wọn níbi tí wọ́n bọ̀.
Gbogbo ọ̀dẹ̀ jókòó ṣe meeting kankan níbi kankan tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣe rí ẹni sùúrù alàgbà mi tó ń kó ṣe rí ntí alátìrántí pé ṣe rántí pé ọmọ tó pa Tolú lọ pa Rótilẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ ni ọmọ tó pa yìí. So spirit ẹ̀ náà ní lọ́pọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ 24 years old tẹni mọ́tò reverse tó pa the best military the helicopter combat in the history of Nigeria and the history of the Air Force. Ẹ wá rò pé spirit àwa lọ nǹkan máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lóòótọ́ sẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ òsùnkè.
Ṣẹ́rí ní tó bá máa wọ Monday nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà máa ju revolution lọ. Wọ́n ti lórúkọ English ò tí rí trend nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Òun náà ti fi sọ ọ̀kan tó wọ́n ti fi sọ ànọ́dá tí tó ju bóyá chaos àkókò ju protest ọkọ̀ ju revolution tó máa mú nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n bẹ̀ pé Nàìjíríà gbégbá ẹ̀yìn nínú kókó fa wàhálà. Ṣẹ́ni wọ́n bá fún ewúrẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀dì ewúrẹ́ bá kọjú sẹ́ni tó ń le ewúrẹ́ tẹ̀lé kọ́kọ́ lè yẹn tó bá jẹ́ egbò lè jẹ kò ní ṣe rán. Òun ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìnyí tẹ́ wò yìí. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa tí ó máa jáde lọ́la ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àwọn coordinator ní Nàìjíríà báwo ni oúnjẹ ti máa dọ̀dọ̀ wọn ká má fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń fún wọn lóúnjẹ kó má di pé wọ́n ti sún mẹ́yìn àbí pé ó ti ń rẹ̀ wọ́n so kán lè fún wọn lágbára o ẹ jọ̀ọ́ because
jíjáde yìí ó yẹ kó máa lọ simultaneously ni and ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ borí ẹ jọ àwọn òbí wa la máa lò àwọn màmá lọ́jà ṣe rí ẹ̀tanú pé wọn ò jẹ́ kó jáde ní October 4th nítorí wọn ti dúkùkù lájà mọ́ wọn kọ́ máa pé wọn máa ti gbá wọn máa ṣàwó tí wọn jọ jáde ní October 1st wọn ló bímọ tàrí níta yìí ọmọ yẹn wọn ti di ẹsẹ̀ ló kò ṣe jáde ẹsẹ̀ ló ṣe jáde orí ẹ̀ ló ṣe jáde ọdún ẹ̀kẹ́sẹ̀ ni because ẹsẹ̀ ló ṣe jáde gan because ó bá jẹ́ ọmọ èké ni ọmọ tó máa lágbára ni ẹsẹ̀ ló ṣe jáde because orí ló yẹ kó gbé jáde ẹsẹ̀ ló ṣe jáde èké ni ọmọ tó máa lágbára gan ni.
ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o.
alàgbà ṣẹ́rí ẹ jẹ́ kí awọ́nà kí wọ́n mobilize àwọn màmá wa kí wọ́n wọṣọ àwọn aṣọ Oòduà wa àwọn aṣọ Oòduà nation tí a lò ní ọ̀tá fẹ́ lò ní ọ̀tá lò ní October 1st láwọn ọmọ wọ̀nyẹn rà tó wọ́n jẹ́ kán wọ̀ tí wọ́n jọ jáde ó sì wà lẹ̀ kán jẹ́ káwọn òbí wọ̀ káwọn òbí àwọn ìyá lọ́jà wọ̀ because ní ìsìn báyìí kò sí focus kò sí direction àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ọ̀hún tẹ̀fẹ́ gbọ́ anything
gbogbo ẹ ti lọ ní báyìí ẹja fẹ́ lómi láyé.
ní ẹ̀sà ní ayé àtijọ́ kan tó fi jọba adarí ogun náà fi jọba adarí ogun so báwo làwọn tó pe àwọn ọ̀dọ́ bàbá spanner jù sí palace tó láwọn ṣe underground so underground work under my foot we don't want it again. Wọ́n tó àbá ti jáde káàrí wọn between this weekend kí gbogbo ọba silent kọ́ máa jáde wọ́n ṣe gómìnà ti ń jáde so kí ló ṣe àwọn ọba tó ń jáde nísìnyí.
No problem.
Everybody needs to come out.
Everybody needs to come out.
Part of the jáde lẹ́yìn díẹ̀ other part kọ́ máa list àwọn part tó jáde kọ́ dẹ̀ máa list àwọn part tó jáde àìmọ́ padà ní sẹ́ẹ̀tì wọn.
ẹja fáwọn ẹlòmíì láyé ẹ ṣé gan làgbà.
alàgbà Oòduà ti dúró.
Oòduà ti dúró ẹ ṣé gan ni. Oòduà wọ́n ní ká pé ọwọ́ ajá lọ sí ọ̀dà kọ́là tó tún wà lórí afọ́nrán Ayọ̀mídé ẹgbóhùnsókè alàgbà. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ohun yẹn àwa nìyẹn o.
Hello.
Ẹgbóhùnsókè à ń gbọ́ yín.
Ọ̀dà fún aláṣeyọrí.
Àṣẹ o àṣẹ o.
Ìgbìyànjú wa ò tí ì tú ibi tó yẹ ká ti mú ọ̀rọ̀ yà ẹ̀ tí mò ń bẹ̀.
Ìbúlẹ̀ ẹ̀ka tó
torí tá a bá ti mú láti Lagos Island tí wàhálà bá ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láti Lagos Island Ìbàdàn máa pèkì tiẹ̀ tí ẹ mọ̀ pé tí Lagos Island bá ti ń lọ́nà jẹjẹ ẹ mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ti ń rí ohun tó ń lò ṣùgbọ́n tí wàhálà ò bá ti tí ọ̀hún bá ti tí wọ́n sinmi ní Lagos Island ẹ mọ̀ pé ìlú tó kù náà ò ní sinmi. Lagos Island làwọn èèyàn burúkú inú ti ń lò wọ́n ti ń rí gbogbo ohun tó ń fẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n tí Lagos Island ò bá ti sinmi ẹ mọ̀ pé ìlú tó kù náà ò ní sinmi. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ wá bá a gbìyànjú láti Lagos Island gbogbo àwọn olórí yìí náà ní gbogbo tó dá ní Lagos Island yìí ó ti ṣe wọn pé tí wọ́n bá ti gbé láti Lagos Island wọ́n bá ti rí pé Èkó pig wọ́n máa pig ní Ìbàdàn wọ́n máa pig ní gbogbo anywhere ṣùgbọ́n tí Èkó ò bá tí pig àwọn èèyàn máa fi ẹ̀ Èkó náà wò tí Lagos Island ò bá tí raise alarm kò sí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe ẹ jọ Èkó lè iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ ṣe Èkó ló pọ̀ sí tí wọ́n bá ti lè bẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo tó kù ìrọ̀rùn ló máa já sí pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ẹ jọ Èkó tí Èkó ò bá ti sinmi Èkó gangan ní jìmìjìmì tí wọ́n bá ti rí wọ́n raise alarm lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ everywhere máa dún.
ọ̀dà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni torí wọ́n ṣe eré kó pé ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ìrọ̀rùn wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ sí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀. Báwo lẹni tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa fojú ọwọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa dàbí ọ̀lẹ níwájú àwọn tí yóò ṣiṣẹ́. Bó ti àwọn lójú táwọn tó pọ̀ oníkálukú fẹ́ dàbí aláyé ọ̀fẹ́ dàbí aláyé ọ̀fẹ́ dàbí aláyé wọ́n jẹ́ mọ́ pé irọ́ ní eré àbọ̀sí wa pọ̀ ọmọbìnrin náà dáṣẹ́ ó sì gbogbo nígbà tí ò sí kankan wọ́n wò pé èèyàn náà fún níṣẹ́ èèyàn náà fún ní pósì èèyàn náà fún ní pósì tèmi náà bá dẹni tèmi bá dàbí lágbájá tèmi náà fẹ́ máa fún mi pósì irọ́ jẹ́ ló wà ń bẹ̀ gbogbo èèyàn ti dé eré àbọ̀sí gbòòrò tán wọ́n fẹ́ gun mọ́tò bọ̀gìdìbọ̀gìdì torí pé wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n pààyàn àwọn fi ń fún wọn lówó everybody dí táàtù wọn lẹ́lẹ́ ni àwọn ẹni tó ń kọ́ṣẹ́ nígbà tó rí pé iṣẹ́ tó ń kọ́ òun ò lójú tiẹ̀ ẹni tí ò tiẹ̀ ṣe kankan wọ́n bá ti sọ pé ó ṣe kan lágbájá báyìí wọ́n ti gbé mọ́tò fún wọ́n ti gbé nǹkan fún ṣó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ìlú tó lọ́ba tó níjòyè tẹ́ wá tẹ́jẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ aláìmọ̀dí sílẹ̀ lẹ̀ ṣó yẹ kó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ wá sọ pé Nàìjíríà báwo Nàìjíríà ṣe fẹ́ sinmi báwo Nàìjíríà ṣe fẹ́ sinmi nígbà táwọn olórí yìí náà ló ń kó wọn jáde àwọn náà ló ń lò wọn àwọn náà ló tún kó pápẹ́ sí wọn lọ́wọ́ wọ́n bá lò wọ́n tán tó bá ti gbọ́ àwọn ló tún fẹ́ tú àná àṣírí àwọn á tún wá ẹ̀sùn kan wọ́n máa tún kó sí wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ tó yẹ kó jẹ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí èlò wọn á sọ wá di ìdààmú Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran ó wá ń wà kísà kiri ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran wá ń jẹ kúkú kiri àti sùn wàhálà àti rẹ́tìlé wàhálà tàbá fẹ́ rẹ́tìlé wàhálà ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbalé wàhálà ni kò sí ohun tá a fẹ́ ṣe wàhálà ni kó oníkálukú jẹ́ máa lọ ń lo ẹ̀ oníkálukú máa lọ ń lo ẹ̀ àfẹ́ wọn mọ́ oníkálukú máa lọ ká mú àwọn tá a kú náà la máa yanjú ara wa ẹ̀ tó lọ kó ń ṣèbàjẹ́ a máa mọ̀ ẹ̀ tí ò ṣèbàjẹ́ a máa mọ̀ wọ́n gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ń sọ pé àwọn ọba àwọn kìnìún kan àpò ara wọn náà ń ṣe business làwọn ń ṣe májò bàjẹ́ làwọn ń ṣe pé tó kémi náà wá property fún àwọn ọmọ mi kémi ò ṣe gbá wọ́n ti gbàgbé ọ̀la gbogbo ọjà ló máa sunkún ẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ló máa sunkún o gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ pé Yorùbá ò ní nísìnyí gbogbo wọn ló ní nísìnyí bọ́kọ́dé ọgọ́rùn-ún àwọn máa dùn tà ní pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti sọ pé Nàìjíríà ò fẹ́ nísìnyí tó jẹ́ ìṣe ohun tó dá lọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà tó jẹ́ pé ohun Nàìjíríà náà lọ́ fi ń kó gbogbo ẹjọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ máa parí mọ́ ọ lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run. Àbọ̀ ní wọ́n pé ó ṣe pé alágbájá dé báyìí ìgbẹ̀yìn wọ́n kọ́ òní ó máa nira fún ọ ní. Ó máa nira fún ọ ní.
Torí àsìkò ẹ ṣe gan bàbá wa torí àsìkò thank you very much. Let's quickly listen to this. Okay. We end this broadcast at 3 o'clock, so we have about 20 minutes, and I still have a few videos to quickly show you. But let's go straight to South Africa, and then we hold the course for the time being. Egbon's okay.
Mo kàn fẹ́ pè wá sí àkíyèsí kan. Kọ́là kan pè bí ó dàbí last callers àbí tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa káwa náà lọ́yẹ̀ ṣe protest yẹn kan yọ kí kan yọ gbá kan yà wọ́n. System wa ní Nàìjíríà bóyá ń ṣiṣẹ́ ó yàtọ̀. Táwọn pípù yìí tó bá ti rí pé ẹ ti yọ nǹkan dání báyìí. Ok, wọn ò tí ì yọ nǹkan kan náà wọ́n ti arrest people bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́kàn. Tó bá wá tún wá rí nǹkan lọ́wọ́ wọn, ìyẹn kó má lọ jẹ́rẹ̀ ló máa fi yí nǹkan mọ́ wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ pé àwọn ń try láti protect ara àwọn làwọn ṣe yìnbọn. Sára àárín yẹn ti yé yín nísìnyí. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ wà very 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 careful. Of course, we will protect ourselves, but there's so many ways to protect yourself than showing off cutlass and stuff. Because Taba will protest our Biafra. Bóyá ṣe títí wọn ó yàtọ̀ díẹ̀ sí báwa ṣe títí wa. So eléyìí tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí nìsín. So a fẹ́ fi títí Odùduwà mọ́ o, a fẹ́ fi mọ́ o, a fẹ́ ṣe eléyìí ọ̀fẹ́ jà mọ́ jẹ́ àwọn tó wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ títí wa ká mọ̀ bá ṣe máa coordinate wọn pé wọn ò ní yọ ọkọ̀ àti kankan dání. Wípé a lè máa fi fà because a fẹ́ tàjẹ́ sílẹ̀ ló mú orí bẹ́ẹ̀ yé láì ní ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. Kó máa lọ jẹ́ pé
ìtàjẹ̀sílẹ̀ yẹn has to be avoided as much as possible, but we know that the situation is very tense. Very, very tense. Yeah. Extremely tense. Yeah.
So long power pẹ̀lú
Thank you. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ alàgbà tó pè tán. We'll take maybe 1 or 2 more calls and then we'll bring the show to an end. Have you signed the petition and the poll? The petition and the poll. The easiest way to come out of Nigeria. 16,000 keeps moving up. I saw another petition where it's indicated that there's going to be a ban on all these politicians. Let me pull that petition up. Somebody sent it to me this morning, and that petition has already reached close to 150,000. This is one out of the remaining call. After this call, it's going to be one more call, and we won't take any more call. Good morning, caller. Egbo's okay. Ekaro, okay. No problem. Agboye.
Cherry protest to ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Surulere.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Agboye.
Cherry two things ló wà ńbẹ̀.
Okay.
Cherry mission àwọn protester tó fẹ́ lọ protest ó yàtọ̀ sọ́wọ́n mi tó wọnú tó mix mọ́ wọn tó fẹ́ jalè tó fẹ́ loot.
Normal ni ọmọ rí yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Cherry tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ loot yẹn àwọn protester ò ní gbà wọ́n máa wọnú ara wọn á fẹ́ bára wọn jà. Òun nìkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láláùsá torí jagunjagun ọmọ Surulere lè ní kí tó kúrò.
Agboye.
Kò ní mo ti kúrò ní Surulere. Ṣítà ọ̀dọ́ bá ní ráyọ̀ ti fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọ ṣítà ní mí. Ibi tẹ́tìrì tó ti ń yìnbọn yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Akéré ọmọ ṣítà lè mí. Ṣé ń bọ̀? So ṣe rí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láláùsá yẹn. Àwọn ọmọ olè yẹn máa fẹ́ jalè ó fẹ́ take advantage ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi o? Àbí ìbọn mi yé dáadáa.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Ṣé rí tó bá fẹ́ ṣe protest yẹn ó yẹ kí ọlọ́pàá wà pẹ̀lú wọn kó gáìdì wọn kó máa wò pé kó má jẹ́ àwọn míì máa wá lo inflex yẹn fi loot torí àwọn tó ń protest ò ní fẹ́ jẹ́ kó fi ọṣẹ yí ọ̀wọ́n lára. Torí wọ́n á bára wọn jà ní omi ní parọ́ fún yín. Àwọn èmi náà máa ń nà wọ́n máa ń bá ara wa jà lẹ́yìn ara wa tá a bá ń jagun tọ́wọ́n kan bá ń lọ ń jalè.
Because wọ́n máa bring a dent sí iṣẹ́ tí àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ protest yìí ń ṣe.
Kò sí ọ̀kan tó rọ́yàn kankan mi ní parọ́ fún yín. Ibi tí nọ́mbà 4 wà ní Surulere àwa tá a ṣiṣẹ́ fòrè ọmọ Surulere nọ́mbà 4 Nàìjíríà.
Ó yé mi, Agboye, ó yé mi.
Nǹkan pé ìsàkíyèsí kò sẹ́ni tó rọ́yàn kankan ṣẹ́. Ẹlòmíì fẹ́ jalè kó fi jẹun ni. Ẹlòmíì fẹ́ já fóònù bá ẹlòmíì fẹ́ lọ lóòtú ṣọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé gbọ́ mi? Kò sí ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tó rọ́yàn ṣẹ́. Ẹgbà gbígbọ́ bí ṣe ń sọ fún yìí. Àfẹ́ni tí ó bá fẹ́.
No problem.
Àfẹ́ni tí ó bá fẹ́ sọ tòótọ́.
Ẹ ṣé gan-an alàgbà. Ẹ ṣé gan-an. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's take this will be my last call and then about mute the background. Ẹ ti gbóhùn wọlé.
Ẹ ṣé.
Ẹ káàbọ̀.
Ẹ ṣé.
À ń gbọ́ yín.
Èmi máa jẹ́ last call yín láti tẹ́ bá gbé mi ẹnu. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́ yín kétékété.
Ló ṣe ń gbọ́ mi.
À ń gbọ́ yín loud and clear. Go ahead.
Ẹ kú ohun Evangelist Jide Ige ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti ìlú New York. Ẹ ṣé ẹ kú ohun. Ọlọ́run ní gba ohun lẹ́yìn lẹ́nu gbogbo àwa broadcaster gbogbo àwa ajàǹgbara fún ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí Ọlọ́run á lè jẹ́ ká rí gbà láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. So one or two things tèmi kan fẹ́ chip in ní wípé ó ti red kí ni àwọn ṣe máa ń sọ. It don red. We should just be expecting the worst. Even though Ọlọ́run arínúróde olùmọ̀ràn ọkàn orí ọkàn gbogbo àwa ọmọ Yorùbá deep down jálẹ̀jálẹ̀ pé a fẹ́ ogun a fẹ́ ìtàjẹ̀sílẹ̀ nítorí pé kí ni sà nítorí pé we know that life wà precious ó dẹ̀ wà valuable ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa kò dàbí ọ̀dọ̀ wọn lóhun tó jẹ́ pé ẹranko ni wọ́n fún ọ value life rárá. Ọlọ́run mọ̀ pé a fẹ́ ogun a fẹ́ ìtàjẹ̀sílẹ̀ la ṣe ń protest peacefully la ṣe ń rally peacefully la ṣe ń ṣe revolution in a peaceful way by all means 100%. Which the United Nations tí wọ́n fi ọwọ́ sí. That is one of human being fundamental and human rights according to the United Nations fundamental and human rights tí a dẹ̀ exercise human rights wa. So therefore ṣẹ́rí àwa tí a jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá ọmọ Odùduwà ní abroad in diaspora a ti ń pè kí àwọn counterpart wa àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa àbúrò wa òbí wa ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n jáde kan fight for their rights. Àwọn náà tí wàá gbọ́ ìpè yẹn báyìí o wọ́n ti wá jí wọ́n ti wá sign finally nǹkan tó so àwa láti kí wọ́n lẹ́yìn àdẹ́gbọ́dọ̀ padà lẹ́yìn wọn. ṣẹ́rí kò nídìí pé a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń pe another rally pé kíní kan irú ti October 1 tá bá pè náà officially ó dá o rally yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ o.
ó ti wọnú already.
Rally yẹn là ń ṣe lọ ìkórúkà púpọ̀ kan máa káṣọ wọ ni. So nǹkan tí mo ṣe wá sọ pé nígbà tá a ti pin wọn lẹ́yìn Nàìjíríà tá a gbọ́dọ̀ padà lẹ́yìn wọn mọ́ sí ni pé aláti get ready at any point gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ tẹ́yìn náà sùn tẹ́ ẹ̀ wo tẹ́lẹ̀ ti get ready yẹn wípé wọ́n máa roll out tank no doubt ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀ wọ́n máa roll out tank àwọn military tí ilẹ̀ ọ̀la bá máa fi mọ́ ní Nàìjíríà tó bá ti roll out ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀ wọ́n lè mú jẹ́ over the weekend wọ́n máa roll because àwa ọmọ Yorùbá ní South àgbà end SARS ó ti wọ end Nàìjíríà wọ́n dẹ̀ máa roll out tank because wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé kò ní pay wọn so ká continue láti máa ṣe protest yẹn peacefully then nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ pé iṣẹ́ wà lọ́wọ́ àwa Yorùbá in diaspora ní pé gbogbo fídíò picture fúnkọ àti tí à ń get yìí aláti tó máa compile ẹjọ́ káwa náà dé ready ọ̀la yóò sì Friday àti tó bá ti roll out tank yẹn kó tó di pé wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá ti roll out tank wọ́n ti gba order to shoot yẹn kó tó di pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ti máa shoot gbogbo àwọn táwa ní Russia UK France Europe America Canada ká fọ́n síta o gbogbo Nigerian consulate Nigerian embassy United Nations ní New York débi wà á máa lead rally ni ká tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ló máa pariwo American government Canada government gbogbo European government wọ́n ti ń pa wá ní South Nigeria o gbogbo nǹkan tó ti wà nílẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ the peaceful rally là ń ṣe tí United Nations tó ṣe kíni tó náwó sí tí wọ́n endorse adẹ́fi gbogbo evidence àfihàn wọn peaceful rally ni à ń ṣe wọ́n dẹ̀ ti roll out tank so kán wá bá wa kán wá ràn wá lọ́wọ́ kán end kìíní yẹn faster than gbogbo even ẹ̀bẹ̀ so wọ́n fi tètè dà sí ni wọ́n ti fi dá wa lóhùn ni wọ́n bá ti roll out tank yẹn pé peaceful rally là ń ṣe wọ́n dẹ̀ ti roll out tank and àwọn wo ni wọ́n roll out tank àwọn wo ni wọ́n wà ní army ṣe rí iṣẹ́ wa ó ti ṣe already because intel ó jẹ́ kí o gba àwọn United Nations àwọn American Canadian government France Germany UK mọ̀ already wípé Nigerian forces generally constitute or is comprised of over 99% of people in the north. EDM number 1. Number 2, the people in the north no ni wọ́n wà ní Boko Haram. It is known, sir, to you and I and everybody wípé àwọn repentant Boko Haram tí northern oligarchy northern government Buhari tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n repent náà ni wọ́n diversify into military tí wọ́n ti ń wá láti pa àwọn south tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n wá dá àwọn military yẹn wá sí south indirectly uniform police so case wise what it is done it is a done deal kan wá ràn wá lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ti fẹ́ fi máa pa ọ́n kò dẹ̀ lè end so Arab Spring ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn revolution yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ even faster and quicker than so Ọlọ́run ti bá wa ṣe nìyẹn so eléyìí ló máa ṣe kí ni ló máa end gbogbo ẹ̀. However tí wọ́n bá wá roll out military bẹ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ìyá mi lọ́kùnrin lókùnrin káàkiri lórí mẹ́rin àrà kọjá ká continue peaceful demonstration wa ó dẹ̀ ń dùn àwọn náà dẹ̀ rí jollof rice wà ẹran wà ìrẹsì gbogbo oríṣiríṣi èdè ẹrù fat ìṣe ló ń dùn mí níṣẹ́ lóyè pé kébì kan wà Nàìjíríà báyìí. So peaceful rally yẹn ló ń dùn tẹ́lifọ̀ dẹ̀ gbádùn àwọn dẹ̀ play music nísìnyí mò ń ka kinní kan ní ọ̀la.
Vanguard Elisoro Vanguard House of Reps Femi Gbajabiamila has declared that the country is in an imminent battle for survival as it contends with.
So mo ka kinní kan àwọn tó wà ní Lẹ́kì tó ń protest peacefully ní Lẹ́kì wọ́n lè máa gbé bistro síbẹ̀ wọ́n máa show Premier League wọ́n máa show another level Sunday wọ́n máa show Samadeyemi live kinní kan ọ̀la máa show peaceful ni gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ̀ wà documented to come to know so àwa ọmọ Yorùbá táwa diaspora káyà rédíò wọ́n ti mú ṣẹ̀yẹ yá o àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa àbúrò wa family wa ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti ń ṣe èyí tí ó jẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ tí wọ́n láti ṣe tàdẹ̀fẹ́ kan ṣe nínú wa dẹ̀ dùn àwa náà sacrifice ní kíní ìtẹ́kẹ̀ o èyí tí wọ́n máa pa iṣẹ́ jẹ ní Saturday ní Sunday ní Monday kọ́ka kan lórí wọ́n sọ máa ti roll out tank ká má jẹ́ kó pa wọn tán káwa náà ṣe kíní ká gbogbo àwọn senators gbogbo àwọn MPs wa àjọ ọba wọn lọ́fíìsì ní ilé nǹkan kan ṣe kínní sódà má dé gbòkè lọ má lè lọ máa ṣe kínní wọ́n ti bá a dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn wọ́n máa ṣe ń ṣe wọ́n máa ṣe ń fà á lọ́hùn káwọn náà ká máa ṣe kí káwọn gan máa gbúrò wà nínú kí wọ́n máa dùn. So wọ́n fi mú sẹ́yìn ẹ̀yà ni ó dẹ̀ dàbẹ̀. Eléyìí no retreat no surrender no retreat no surrender this is the beginning of the end bó ṣe wà nìyẹn ẹ ṣe ẹ̀kú lọ́wọ́ àti lọ́wọ́ fún wa ṣe.
Well, as you can see, the time is now about 8 minutes to 3, and that means I'll have to wind down as well. It's very late here in London, but we've been able to give you, especially those in the north of America and Canada and the other part of the world, a late night broadcast. I can't do it every time, but I can push it at least maybe once or twice a week. You can follow us. We won't take any more calls. I know, more people still want to call, but we won't take any more calls. Please bear with us. You can join me every Monday to Sunday, Monday to Friday at exactly 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. On Saturday, about 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and also Sunday the same time as well. The number has not changed. I can always, be reached after each of the broadcasts if I'm available to speak. If otherwise, send a message. Also remember to visit our website. We've done, a little bit of work there that you can pick up some few information, and I still think we need more work to be done on it. The website is www.koikimedia.com. Koiki Media, like I said, is been in operation for a very long time, over a decade. It's not a blogger, it's a proper registered organization. But we have converted and started using these media for a full 24 hours awareness of the Oduduwa self-determination, or also, as people will say, Nigeria at the verge of breakup. We are now on the part 145. I think we're going to 146 from tomorrow, or rather today, Friday. Today is now the 16th day of October 2020. If you come on the website, this is what you will see. You will realize that we are live as well on the site. So as we are live, people that are also on our website can watch it live as well. So this is the website which I'm showing you right now. And as you can see on your screen, it brings you there. Also have a bit of introductory from the Yoruba world leader, Professor Banji Akintoye, during the inauguration of the Yoruba World Congress. The link as well is there. Those of you that don't know the anthem, the write-up or the wordings is also there, and the video as well. If you come further down, this is the poll that we ask everyone to fill. At the moment, the poll has now reached a total of, let me just confirm, 28,000. So many people have asked me, mélòó gan la need? If we say 28,950, where is all the Yorubas outside the country? Please don't talk about the one in Nigeria, because people are always using Nigeria as the eye mark. We have thousands and millions of Yorubas diaspora, but yet we only have 28,950. Maybe for the benefit of those, especially in the US watching me tonight, do you know that your numbers, because you now can say, I want to one internet, one this. I'm going to prove to you based on this poll, because the statistics is there. I'm not sure why it's slowing down. Okay, it's up now. The US at the moment is only 4,138 participants. The UK 4,357. United Arab Emirates, 1,247. These are people that have signed this poll. So bear with me to get the message. Canada, 687. Germany, 499. And the rest of the world are just less than 200. But do you know that those in Nigeria have given us 14,114? So why then do you castigate them as people that are not ready to do something? Like I said, we are not taking any call anymore. Please, I won't take any calls. Is now, the call is now closed. I know some of you are still trying to call, but I just want to close the closing remark. 14,000 people in Nigeria have given us this number. So Bubo and in the US, in Canada, you've not even given 5,000. But when we call now, people will say, I want to want Nigeria, I want to want Nigeria. I'm sure those in Nigeria are also those that have given us more. Okay, this is not the one I want to show you. I'll come back to that one. The one of the petition, people have asked, how many do we need? I've explained this so many times on different broadcasts. Let me quickly explain it again. For a petition in UK to be reviewed by the UK Parliament, we need a total of 100,000 signatures. But all we have at the moment is less than 20,000. So when you call and ask me, Melogola need, this petition can be signed by your English friend, your Jamaican friend, your Ghanaians. Anyone can sign it. Like I said, because the calls keep coming, then what I would have to do is I'm gonna have to. Sorry, I can't take the calls. Like I said, you can speak to me some other time. I'm gonna put on a flight mode. Sorry about that. So that I can concentrate because the call keeps vibrating. And it's also because I'm streaming onto the MixLR and every sound, because they are not watching, they can only hear us. And let me see how many people are listening to us. And they're in Nigeria, we're saving their data. Not a lot of people, but we have at least about one person that is listening. And every other noise that is apart from what I'm speaking is distracting them as well. So sorry, anyone that is still trying to call. You can also call tomorrow when we are live again. 16,000 is all we've got. Are we saying that is that all the Yorubas when we talk about 60 million of us? Some people will say I've signed it, but have somebody else signed it apart from you? If you come here, it says we need 100,000. This petition has been going on for over 5 months. Now look at this other petition that somebody brought my awareness to. Maybe because it says a UK, US, and Canada visa ban on Nigerian government officials and the police aides. At the moment, the petition has hit 162,183. This petition now will be reviewed by the UK government because it has passed the high mark of what they're asking for. The person that's set up this petition, I've been in contact with the person. I meant to speak to him this morning, or this afternoon rather, but time didn't permit. I'll try and catch up with he's a doctor, Dr. Olusola Ogunsoya, started this petition. Currently in Nigeria, there's a huge outrage by the young people who have been killed illegally, unlawfully, and extrajudicial by a rogue unit in the Nigerian police force called SARS. SARS stands for Special Anti-Robbery Squad, but never attend to robbery or violent crime. Instead, they attack innocent young people, especially young men. They harass, torture, detain, and kill, even burying them in shallow graves. Politicians, government leaders, and the police heads in Nigeria keep quiet because they use this rogue unit to intimidate and harass young people. Some police leaders even use them to extort money. To read more, check #EndSARS, #EndPoliceBrutality across social media, which has been a worldwide trending topic. As a Nigerian citizen, all I am asking is for the UK and the US to ban all our government leaders, Nigerian police, until and unless they listen to the people and scrap this notorious. And thus, this is giving them 162,000. Very good move. And now you ask why the one that would give us also from the main area of living Nigeria is far below 16,000. I'm sure something is not right somewhere. Well, he's aware because we gave him the link before. I know you did because you know, you spoke to me before you went ahead. I'm talking to one of my sister. We gave him the link before. The question then is, if these has get 162,000, is it because it's a visa ban? But this one that would talk about the atrocity of the genocide that is currently taking place in Nigeria is still far below. And as you can see there, this one will eventually go through by the parliament to review it because it has passed the high mark of 100,000 that they are asking for. And let me just go back again and show you. When it gets to 100,000 signature, it must be debated in the parliament. So this will be debated, which is very good as well. Let them get a visa ban. But what about this one that is talking about the main problem of the whole country, about the Fulani and also our exit out of the contraction called Nigeria? And if you come on the Koiki Media website, you will see the poll that I just talked about. The poll, again, where's the poll? The poll statistics indicate that those in Nigeria have done better than those of us in UK, in America, and the rest of the world. So anytime anyone calls and say, those in Nigeria are not signing anything, they are trying on the petition, but it's still giving them a bit of hiccup. But we can get enough diaspora to sign this petition outside Nigeria without even needing those in Nigeria. Tawa nita kajemo Yoruba, ni US, ni Canada, all over the world. We can get this 100,000 and then we can allow this parliament to debate it. But for now, it's not going anywhere. I wish us the best. I am doing my best and I hope everybody will do theirs as well. And I say a very good morning. It's exactly 4 minutes past. And then where is my screen? Let me come back here and then come back to the main screen. Have a very good morning. And I'll be back again at 12 p.m. But you can join me at 11 o'clock on Star Radio UK. Remember, on our website, which is right there, it's got everything you need. The link is there. If you can't get hold of me on time, tell somebody to go there. We have the Mix LR. We appreciate those of you that are donating. All this platform, we are paying for it every month for us to get it going. The Mix LR is not free. We are paying for it. It's giving us 12 hours coverage every day, which is very good. I use it also with other media when they're live. We are also on the SoundCloud. If you go there, you'll pick some of my videos. We're going to upload more of the pictures and the images of what took place. This was the one in Surulere where the man was shot dead. And this was the next one is the officer that also got shot. And the bullet went into his stomach. And as you can see there, his intestine, everything coming out. And the next video is the atrocity of the police brutality as well. Remember this? This is Jimo that was killed, buried last week Saturday. He also died in Surulere, the gunshot. That is another crime against humanity. All this is happening. How to sign the petition? We've got the video there. And you can also connect with all our social media handles from there as well. And again, you can find everywhere Koiki Media is pushing out all his messages. So you can see we are streaming on more than 9 different platforms. From Facebook, we have about 4 channels on Facebook, 4 channels on Twitter, 1 on YouTube. The SoundCloud we upload after the broadcast. The MixLR is live. We are live on Instagram twice on 2 different channels. And all the links are there. And you can also, okay, let's close that. You can also send us a message from there. Somebody sent me a message for the link and I already replied them. So you can come here and send me a message. It will come to me. I will read it and then I'll come back to you. WhatsApp message, I have about 10,000 messages there. I'm trying to catch up again and I should clear the backlog as quickly as I can. You can also help us by donating. Your donation continue to help me to make sure that we get the transparency, the independence, and then also give us the room to do more. So you click on the donate there. It is something that is done. All the media platforms, all the media around the world, we don't advertise anything. And this that we are doing has also become a full-time job that I cannot do what I was doing before we started talking about the awareness campaign of the Oduduwa movement. My name is Olayomi Koiki. Thank you very much once again. Have a very good morning. And I play the anthem and then we close the show this morning. Bye for now in America, in Japan, in Canada. And I say thank you very much to my mother. She's also watching the broadcast with me in the last 3 hours. And those of you in Nigeria going out tomorrow or those at the protest, continue to be vigilant. Take pictures. One of your pictures can also end Nigeria because there might be a sniper somewhere. I'll talk about that more tomorrow. The government will roll out different individuals. Snipers will be put out. Have a very good morning and the anthem will come up now. For now, I'll be back again tomorrow afternoon. From this end, au revoir. While I'm closing, I'm just going to play a bit of the music, but you won't see my face and you will not hear my voice again. But not again, but just now.
Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délẹ̀ ìlérí àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá.